Huh. I wonder if people will notice.
So much. So much of the notice.
Yo, people, we are live.
We live.
Oh, the stuff.
Wink. I just said I am streaming at everyone instead of at everyone. I am streaming. I'm really throwing the curveballs now, guys. I've peaked at my creativity.
And it's all downhill from there.
I just got a notification saying Weird Cat Size is streaming. Well, guys, I mean, we might just have to cancel the stream to go watch this guy who's streaming.
Oh.
Does that
No, shush, person. I can't. Whoa! I could be sued by the internet people. Doge! Alex Kitty! Grimparo! Welcome to the chat, my frosty friends.
Doge.
Yeah, Doge Gaming.
Doge.
Yeah, you? Say hi. Hello?
Oh.
Say, Doge. Okay, I need to get off my knees, because my knees are killing me.
Knees and stuff.
I'm gonna go. Okay, Doge. I appreciate you stopping by, my friend.
Hi. Bye.
Yo, my bro. See you later.
Oh, my knees. Jesus.
Advantage.
What Will you turn off that music? That's copyrightable. Hello, everyone.
Nice, not save.
I know, but I fell with style.
Falling gracefully.
Exactly. I fell, but made it look good. Wink. Alright, hello, Grandcaster, welcome to the chat. If you don't remember, I'm Urzok. Oh, I remember Urzok. You're good. I remember you changed your name.
Changing.
Oh, God. I get to watch myself try to sit down and fall back in my chair. Yeah. The beauty of not being live. Boink. So how are you guys doing today? Anything special going on in your lives? You know, considering the fact that it's friggin'
Midnight.
past midnight. It's 12:25. Oh, goodness gracious. Who is that guy next to the lady? Oh, friggin' that's Fable T. He's been on a couple of streams.
Yo.
Alright, so let's go ahead and get introductions along the way.
God, I
Can't reach your
I think that people know who we are by now.
What is going on, my frosty friends?
Every time they see me, I look different.
It is true. What is going on, my frosty friends? My name is Winter Cast Ice, and welcome back to another Dungeons and Dragons stream.
I feel like we should be closer that way.
I feel like you're laying back.
You're just a head. And an arm.
Stray cat! My depression symptoms got relieved a bit. That's awesome. Hello, hello. But anyways, guys, welcome to the D&D live stream. I am sorry that we're starting uber late. Unfortunately, between me working a 10-hour shift and then that guy over there working a ridiculous amount of hours as well.
So true.
Just, oh my gosh.
Done with work.
Dungeons and Dragons. Dungeons and Dragons indeed. But I say this is stream number 4 of Dungeons and Dragons, actually. Wink. No, that's not where my stuff is. But all my stuff is here except for my... Oh no, that's there too. I got
all
it.
your stuff except for the stuff that you need.
Exactly.
I got you, buddy.
I just finished watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventures Part 4. Nice. JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. JoJo! Wait, hold on a second. Boink. Hold the chat for a minute. See here, my nerd spiked. Nice.
My nerd spiked. Someone give me some.
Look, I just got done stripping. Let's not talk about work. Oh my. Let's see, just been watching JoJo Bizarre Adventure Part 4. I'm gonna miss Josuke as character, but now I'm on to Part 5. Mamma mia. Indeed. Hello, yo, Alberto. Welcome to the chat, my frosty friend. I've done my homework. Good job, Alex Kitty. Frosty points. Good job.
What happened to your philosophy?
What?
Frosty points.
I just say those kind of stuff to encourage people to do your homework because that is important.
Frosty points.
Do you know what happens when you don't go to school and get good grades? This happens.
What are
Hey,
you talking about?
hey,
I'm doing good.
Hey.
Screw you, man.
You guys got your...
Freaking Grandcaster's like, so who is that? And called like Fable T.
Hey.
See,
Hey.
they know you now. You're not me anymore.
D&D stands for Donalds and Tandials, but in this case, Dungeons and Dragons. Hey, who are these two humans? Well, you know,
just went over.
well, I mean, I'm Casey. I'm glad to be a special guest here on Wintercast Ice. So you go to a stripper and have some work 6 jobs. So do your homework, kids. Exactly, do your homework. And then that guy over there who's off the camera, that's Briggs.
Yo!
Fingertips, there it is.
Yeah.
There it is.
He's on her.
Yeah!
Oh right.
Pencil play across the room.
I'm still saying that. I'm still saying on the top. We should still say step, but
Yeah,
exactly. It's been a long
Words,
day.
I swear.
Evil Rick, welcome to the chat, my frosty friend. How you doing?
Right.
I still say one of these nights that we do D&D, we'll just end up doing a Frosty Talks live and just goof off the entire time. We totally
We
don't.
could do that tonight.
Yeah, Briggs is waving a hand. Indeed he was, and a pencil. High five. Eh. I did my homework. Good job, Alex. Proud of you.
What? Oh, yeah.
I'm doing good. I'm happy to hear it. But yeah, Briggs was waving a hand to let everybody know he's here. He's not like super camera shy. It's just that the table is so long. Excuse me. I'm doing good. I am happy to hear that, Rick. I'm really happy to hear that. So anyways, guys, how are you guys doing today? Anything special going on in your guys' lives? I mean, I know that it's coming towards the end of March. We're starting up April, so which means that it's the last 2 months of school. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. And Winter, did you see my joke? Yes, I saw your joke. How dare you? It was actually really funny. Dark, but funny. I approve, called. Freaking... I still love that joke though. An apple a day keeps the doctor away, and only thing I imagine is like a baseball player like whipping a freaking apple at a doctor. Stay away! I just realized I have the microphone backwards. Actually, I could just set this for omnidirectional.
That might have been a good thing since we're so loud.
Hello, I'm back. Curry Berea, welcome to the chat, my frosty friend. How you doing, man? This microphone is too strong for me. Okay, we're omnidirectional now, so both ends, we should be able to hear everything. I want to be in their D&D campaign. I do hope at some point to do like a Discord D&D campaign at some point. I remember when I used to be the sneaky snack rubber ducky. Oh, I remember, Evil Rick. Because I like to sneak snack and you were the rubber ducky. Now I remember that was your name. Okay. Okay, we're not gonna get distracted like we did last time, but I will say this: there used to be an app on that you could download on your phone, which is like a it's kind of like the trucker walkie-talkie things. What do they call? What are those things called? I can't remember.
Radios.
It's a what is it? A ham radio. I think that's what it's called. What they're called. Basically, every now and again we would like to message.
Is it a CB radio?
I don't know.
It's a CVC here somewhere.
What phone do you have? Oh, this is a Samsung Note 5. I actually am well overdue for an update. What does suicide doctors eat? Apples daily. Oh. But yeah, it's a... Why do you want to know? Quick, where is a plane ticket? I don't know.
It's a thunder.
I'm here to say hi, but I'm not sure if I will stay playing Slime Ranchers. I understand, Riku. I understand, but welcome to the chat anyways, man. But yeah, I have a Samsung Note 5, and I have to update it because I'm having problems with it now. It's getting old. I've had this phone for...
Almost 4 years.
Since we lived at the old apartment.
Forever.
Almost 4 years.
Look, everyone, a wild kitty. Thunder! Yep, that is my cat, Thunder. He is a troublemaker. Everyone pets the kitty.
And a butt.
He is a butt, but we love him anyways. Catch it with a master ball. I mean, you'll need it. He's a playful one. Thunder has appeared. He did 900,000 points of damage. Well, guys, campaign's
we're all
over.
dead.
Campaign's over. Thunder's dead. Thunder killed us all.
Knocks out every Pokemon in the game.
Boing, boing,
At the
boing.
same
Do,
time.
do, 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 do.
He's so powerful, you'll need a different kind of ball. The Master Ball is just too weak. Huh, Thunder? Yeah, you'd smack that
But
Master
there's
Ball.
nothing stronger than Master Ball, is there?
No. The Master Ball is the ultimate. I have 7 adult cats. Nice. You got a wild Thunder. Always. Freaking post pictures of him all the time on Instagram. Yeah, freaking. Are you kidding me? Like, with all the time Thunder like falls asleep or does something goofy, it's pretty easy. You should do the same with Sage. Well, I mean, just take
My
pictures.
cat's pretty fucking crazy. She's so crazy.
Oh gosh. Stream over. Thank you all for coming today.
He's so picky, like on his food. I've bought him a big bag of
Okay, I'm done now. Okay, Alex.
Gatorade Indoor Complete, and brought the bag in,
So,
set it down. About 5 minutes after I set it down, Thunder's trying to open the bag.
I should do
Dude,
that
me
with
too.
dogs. Indeed. The
Do you know
rabbits
that
is
some
nuts
cats,
sometimes.
won't crap and pee in the same litter box. You have to get them 2 litter boxes. And some cats are like that.
I was saying 7 kitties that need to be
You go
adopted.
first,
I would
Sam?
adopt them, but unfortunately, I'm too far away.
No, it's just a thing.
I have a
I know
2-year-old
a
small
lot.
cat. He is very calm usually, but geez, he's fast. Oh, you talking about that orange cat you showed me pictures of? The cat's adorable.
I'm hiding behind your. And
Bam.
now I
Now I am just.
can't. I'm like hiding behind the microphone and your screen.
Abby who?
Yeah, this is a bad idea.
Okay, what happened?
Nah, it's fine.
What the frick happened? Everything. Please tell me you were gonna leave Thunder right there. Thunder's not moving.
He's staying.
Thunder is chill. We're going to play around him.
You scared the cat. Then you made him get up.
Hi, cat.
Right.
I can't adopt cats after one tried ripping off my. Oh, ouch. I mean, I can understand why, Grandcaster. Wait, what? You were offline. I was not offline. I'm right here. I've had the stream pull up this entire time. But I may have.
Hi, Thunder.
I may have tripped over to grab something.
Now what are you looking for?
Alright, anyways. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, remind me after the stream to show you a video that the freaking Clap made. She did a little thing for the last D&D stream. It was really, really funny.
Am I in it?
Yes, you are in it.
Yay!
Special
Recognition.
Thunder.
What happened? I don't know what you're talking about. The cats would like, what's this? A floppy human? Exactly. Boink. Alright. Now that I got my phone plugged in.
Everybody do that.
Oh, dear.
Yes, and that's one. His name is Louis. He turned 2 and on 13th of March. Nice. All the pet scratches.
Tracy, did we get Thunder in April or March?
I think we got him in April. I think.
We got him
We
at a
almost
time.
had him for a year.
Jesus.
I know,
We
right?
almost had
Happy
him for a year.
birthday!
It's probably what, 2? 2 now?
Yeah, just about.
Oh, we got him when he was a year old.
He's a troublemaker. Anyways, so. Oh,
Thunder!
thunderstruck. All right. Okay, I think I refreshed the page or something. I think so too because I haven't gone offline. Boink, boink. All right. Now that I got my dice and we got everything set up, I really wanted to start the stream because of the fact that it was running pretty late. It's already 12:30 here. I can only imagine what time it is for everybody else. My last campaign was yesterday, and my character intimidated a stone giant and made him pee with a nat 20. Nice. Nice. In one of my last campaigns, someone killed Pac-Man. But he broke the laws of physics, okay? It was a long story. The laws of physics were broken. Let's just go with that. It was a great time. Maybe one of these times we'll do a stream where we talk about past D&D campaigns.
Man.
What? A Wild Thunder is there.
I don't care about the Wild Thunder. Wild Thunder can stay.
I know, Alex. I know. It's a long story. So, quick Thunder capsize, exactly. Alright, so to fill in the blanks about what happened in the last stream. In the last stream, you guys were making your decisions and planning your stuff out because you guys were getting ready to go on the voyage with Reggie, which was moved forward 3 days. So now it's just 3 days time, instead of being the rest of the week.
Yes.
They look so bored. Hermit and Smora, welcome to the chat, my frosty friend. And they're not bored. They're just leaned back on a couch. I was about to say. I was about to say, in Fable T's case, he got off a freaking. How long were you working today?
Too long.
Too long shift.
20 minutes is too long in that crapshoot.
I mean, that's true. It's my old job, so I actually.
spent time with my mom and the girls today.
But
and did shopping. I was home by 5.
Remember King Brian called? Yeah, from Abby's birthday D&D stream last year. It was hilarious. I want the cute one in glasses. Hey, yo, hey, the cute one in. Wait,
we're talking about me. Thank you.
Wait, which one? They're both mine.
You know I am single. I don't know who you are, where you are,
you know what?
and you don't even know me either.
Yes, him.
Yes, him. Oh god.
Winning! I got a fan. Woo!
It doesn't take long to get fans on his stream.
But I don't see anybody as fans.
What?
I don't see any of them as fans. I see them all as friends online.
Well, I don't know them, so they're fans to me.
You know what would be fun
But we
adding
can be
watchers to
friends.
this game? He says I'm a dude, bud.
I don't care. A fan is a fan.
But anyways,
I don't judge, buddy. Okay.
Well, you know what would be fun adding watchers to the game. Watchers. Great, I can't watch this because you started too late. I'm sorry, it can't be helped. Like, I freaking didn't even get home until 10 o'clock. I got off a 10-hour shift. Actually, no, I didn't even get off work till 10. And which means I didn't even get home until like 10:30. And then I had to shower and I had to freaking get out of my clothes because I was, oh my. Well, because of the fact that I was freaking covered in grease and stuff because my boss put me in the kitchen. It's a long story. Needless to say, I'm not happy with my boss right now. I'll stay up and watch. Thank you. I appreciate the support. But anyways, so, a quick recap.
Wait, he's creeped out because I thought...
You all look like college kids in your dorm playing
I
D&D in
don't know.
1988.
He was creeped out because I was like, you know, I am single, but he called me cute. You called me cute. What the hell? Whatever.
You are cute there, Sam.
You
Moving on with my life.
the college kids in your dorm playing D&D in
1998. That sounds about
Except
right.
this is 2019.
This is 1919, everybody.
But I would just
I
like
shouldn't even be born yet.
I would just like to point out that might actually be correct considering the fact that I'm wearing a Darth Vader shirt and you're wearing an anime shirt.
Nobody should be born.
Okay, anyways.
We're ending World War One right about now, guys.
In 1998?
1919.
1919. Whoa!
That's what she was about to say.
Let's start our own game of D&D.
What?
Okay.
Grandmother wasn't even born.
Alright.
My family isn't even in the United States yet. I would say my family is still overseas in Norway. Anyways,
Same.
yeah, exactly. Let's get back.
My grandparents didn't get here until World War II.
Exactly. That's when my great great grandmother came over as well.
Alright, enough with the history lesson on our families.
Again, another stream, not this stream. So, anyways, yeah, just a quick recap. Basically, after the whole terrorist attack and not the last stream, but the stream before that, you guys spent the entirety of last stream getting ready for the trip with
Homie Doug.
with Regis, who's going home.
Homie Doug.
Yeah, homie Doug. Yeah.
I said homie dog.
Get it going, bud. I'm gonna go get some brandy.
Sounds good. My best weekend. Wake up, go to YouTube and see your stream. That's a good start today. Yeah, Dragon Slayer, welcome to the chat, my frosty friend.
Dr. Dragon
Oh, that's
Slayer.
true. Dr. Dragon Slayer, welcome to the chat, my frosty friend.
Credentials.
Credentials.
Freaking Alex said something that I don't even understand.
Neither do I.
You will... Something. I remember 1919. Oh, wait, now Russia is communist. Well, bye, my good friend. Okay, anyways, so you guys were about to go with Rio. You guys are literally 3 days from going with Regis on the trip. That you are going because of the fact that you needed the equipment from the blacksmith. You're going on because it's work. You're going on because the fact that Regis asked you and you said yes. And I went because my character is a cleric and everyone needs a healer.
Thunder close up, finally!
Yeah. And he's adorable. I love him.
He is adorable.
He's a pain in the butt, but he is my pain in the butt. Oh my god! From this angle, it looks like Fable T's half cat, half human.
Like I said, this was a mistake sitting on the couch.
Nah, it's fine.
Perfect.
Do you have a GF, LMAO? Actually, fiance. Like engaged to be married. We've been together for like almost 7
what
years
did
now.
you do with my ring?
It's in
I
my
asked
coat
you to
pocket.
bring it in.
My coat pocket places. It's in places. It's all good. I know what I'm doing.
She will get it for me.
But it's so far.
I know.
Anyways, I'm cursed by
Pretty far.
Yo. Cute. Thank you. So, anyways, you guys spent a day preparing stuff. You were getting supplies. You were talking with people and making decisions on what you wanted to do before going on the trip. And if I remember correctly, did you guys want to fast forward through these next 3 days, or did you have more preparing you wanted to do?
Thunder has clean paws. Nice.
I'm fine with whatever.
You play League of Legends, so we can play. I'm planning to do some stuff with League of Legends, but I don't play currently.
I'm currently on my own, wandering the world with my pet kobold.
Yeah, your pet kobold that you trained, lazy cat. You're darn right, lazy cat.
They were bleeding purple, apparently.
So, anyways,
Our options were preparing more for over the next 3 days,
Or skipping
or just
forward.
jump forward.
yeah, or jump forward 3 days, considering the fact that basically these next days are everybody's rebuilding and everybody's working on building up the town again. People are like, you could spend this time either gathering supplies and talking with people more, or you can fast forward to the day of the trip. That is completely up to you.
I'm leaning more towards either little adventures on the outside of town, or just time skip.
If you're planning to play it, just add me. I will. I'm gonna say, freaking.
I'm with Churves.
You will eat.
Churve.
Turps. Fable tea.
Beebs.
Level 25. Nice.
Here's a plan. I shall roll a die 20.
Let the fate be ruled
die?
by the die.
Yes. Odd numbers, we shall do miscellaneous adventures over the next 3 days. Or we can...
Shite, gotta go. Let the light go.
Times.
Grandcaster?
I'm in it,
Frosty, my friend.
Here we
Always
go.
a pleasure to see you.
It's an even number.
We're skipping.
Time skip.
Time skip.
Time skip.
Hoorah!
So
So,
I mean, we could just do random
I mean, if you want to, I mean, absolutely.
Sure.
I have stuff for that.
I got a 15. And a 1. Alright. 2 out of 3 dictates. Random adventures.
Random
adventures!
Okay, so
everybody
just
get back together.
tell me what you want to do, and we'll roll from there.
What are my options for random adventures?
Well, basically, there's
That's
plenty of
very
misadventures from in the town. You can do missions for people and run errands and stuff, or you can go outside of town. There's always a thing or two that the guards could have you do.
I'm gonna go outside of town. I've been in town long enough. I'm just gonna end up fixing things and grocery shopping. I've fixed a lot of things. Let's go do stuff outside.
Okay, I was gonna get a piece of thunder skin. What?
Ears.
I like Batman. I stick to the shadows. Indeed you do, Shot Ripper. I can never know if you're watching or not, but I like to think that you're always just waiting.
God dang, stop.
Dude, leave his ears alone.
Never. They're velvety soft.
Do you do that to freaking Sage?
To catch her first.
Are those marbles or my inner Cuban is here? I'm tired. Go into bed. Okay, Hermaeus, thank you so much for coming to hang out with us. Again, sorry I'm starting the stream so late. Hopefully you have a wonderful night's sleep. And make sure you stay frosty. I hate Batman. I love Buttman. Always watching you, Winter.
My God.
Anyways, so you want to go out to the outside of town?
Yes!
Are you by yourself, or did you want to take people with you?
I'm just gonna go. If somebody follows me, okay. If not, they know where I'll be.
Is Silent Man going? Yes. So also quick.
I need the experience.
Most of you guys already know us, but in case you guys don't, you better hide. I will. Just freaking Shot Ripper. But anyway, for those of you guys who don't know, obviously you know who I am. I am Casey, or Winter Cassius, and I am playing a character named Daliker Frost. I'm a cleric, and I'm essentially just the assistant to this group. As the DM, I'm not trying to overtake the group because of the fact that I plan everything out. I'm just a support character. Obviously joined by my fiance,
Abby, and I'm play Brixton Diamond Dude.
who is
A high elf.
a high elf.
Wizard.
A wizard!
She's a wizard.
I say, obviously, most of you guys have no Fable T at this point.
My character's name is Kiteus Tescari. I'm a human fighter.
And then, obviously, on the end is Briggs!
Eldritch Knight fighter, my dad.
And Briggs, what is your character?
Eh.
Me?
Yeah.
Nah, that's not an answer.
There.
Tired as heck right now, but I insist to watch this. I appreciate it, Rizog, but I mean, if you get too tired, I'm not going to hold it against you. This is just going to be a fun little stream. Winter, you should find a blacksmith and ask him if you can help in the forge. He may give you a reward. Maybe. The dice might prove so. But anyways, Briggs, your character. Dwarf fighter.
Sure, yeah.
Named
Yeah.
Billy Bob Joe Bob Jr.
Yep.
Billy Bob Joe Bob Jr. Yeah. But anyways.
Yee-hoo!
Your second skill is in the banjo.
Playing some AC/DC tunes.
Allow me to play the song of my people. Bye, Alberto. Stay frosty. Fun stream.
And when I'm singing, I do this. Because they can't hear me.
Is it sad that every time I think of Play Me the Song of My People, I instantly think of A Road to El Dorado? That scene where he just... Okay, but anyways, let's get serious. Yes,
Super Searle?
yes, Thunder. We're going to get super cereal. Looking at me so
I love
intensely.
the look he's giving you.
That was so serious. Your whole back was in that. So anyways, you guys decided to go outside of the city.
Yes.
Alright, let's see what adventures are waiting for you.
Monsters in the
Probably nothing
thousands.
good.
I'll take it.
There's always a high chance of monsters and missions and mystery.
Mystery, you say?
Indeed. And I have a bunch of missions already written down on what I could have done because I plan ahead.
Props.
Thank you. It is actually a lot better than my last streams that campaigns I've run where I kind of roll with the punches. El Dorado for Resplendecer. I don't know what that means.
Do you guys have an Amazon account?
I don't. Wait, I did have Amazon Prime for a while, but I don't have it anymore.
Useless.
I know. I'm sorry. But anyways, so
Trying to order stuff.
as you guys are looking outside, the dwarf and the human, as you guys are outside the city and you guys are exploring, just having some fun. You know, it's a couple days until you go off shipping off with Regis, and one thing you don't expect to see is some rustling in the bushes.
Rustling in the bushes.
Indeed. Fable T is dead.
Ow! That's gonna be my dying sound from now on. Oh my god, what was that?
I don't know, but I'm going to clip that later.
Please do. Make that like your ringtone when I text you or something.
I'm going to.
That is great.
Because I've been playing with audio editing stuff, so yeah, I freaking got a new editing software that I'm playing with, and just oh my god, I'm having some fun.
I love it.
So, anyways, you guys see some rustling in the bushes.
Yes.
It's a Spanish movie, so I had to sing the theme song. Nice. What do you guys do? There's rustling in the bushes.
Kill the rustling in the bushes. Kill them dead.
How far out of town are we?
We're right by the gates.
You're about half a kilometer.
So like a quarter mile.
Yeah, pretty much.
As I said, right outside the gates.
A nice little distance, but obviously not super far away.
Are we right by the cindered...
You passed it.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep on walking, but I'm gonna pay attention.
Well, I mean,
With my senses.
It's just faint rustling.
Oh.
It's like it's as if like an animal is doing stuff.
I investigate.
All right.
Holy shit! I called that right.
You so called it.
So called it.
So, as the human fighter walks up to the bushes, the shaking in the bushes doesn't really change that much. But the moment you touch it, the bushes, to move them away, there's more movement. All of a sudden, a bird flies out.
I'm gonna try and catch the bird.
Roll me let's say, since you're trying to catch it, dexterity.
Okay. I got dex for days. 21.
Ow!
Oh yeah, you kicked that bird. You'll notice that there's blood on its beaks. And it's just kind of...
What kind of bird is it?
Well, you have to tell me. Roll me nature.
Oh.
Two.
19.
You recognize this bird. This bird is... What was the name of it?
I recognize this bird.
It's
a bird.
You know what? I'm going to give it a fake name because of the fact that it's a fake bird. Fake news. Oh. Anyways.
It's a
Yeah, no. So
Neo
let's say
strawberry pineapple smash energy. It's got caffeine plus B vitamins in it.
The cat's trying to crawl into the cube. Successful.
It's not the first time.
You recognize this bird as a rusta bird.
It's a rusta bird. It's a rusta bird.
It's a
It's a rusty bird.
Close.
Okay.
Basically, the knowledge you have on rusta birds is that they're smaller birds, but they're kind of like vultures. They go after dead things and they eat dead things.
They eat.
Well, there must be something dead in the bushes. I'm going to keep investigating, but I'm not letting the bird go.
You whack the bush with the bird.
I have 2 hands. I can hold it with 1 hand.
I seem to be very tired and need some rest. Bye for now, lad. Call didn't leave because he chose to. I understand, Call. Make sure you stay frosty and get a good night's rest. So, I'm just imagining you're beating the bush with a bird.
Talk about your animal abuse. God. No. I shall hold on to the bird with 1 hand
and then use the other hand to push
through the bush with my other hand because I have 2.
Okay, but once you push the bush out of the way, you notice that there is somebody laying on the ground.
Somebody laying on the ground.
Somebody wants to me the world. Oh. I'll bring you into the same place, Briggs. Men in Black moment. So, anyways, there's a person laying.
I see sweet tarts on the table. Aha.
how everyone's
Safe
saying.
to assume this person's dead.
You
Since the rest of bird is eating
You
him.
could investigate.
I shall investigate what I assume is a corpse. 13.
Indeed, it's a corpse.
Wow! I'm surprised!
Yeah.
Aha!
But yes, that is. But yes, it is a person who's dead. It is a female. You'd assume, but since you got a 13, you kind of just assume her age. She's probably, and which is wrong. You should never assume. But she's a bit younger. Probably about 23-ish. You'd assume.
I'm looting her body.
I tried talking someone out of suicide. Good job, Wanderer, and welcome to the chat. Randath, welcome to the chat, my frosty friend. And my God, you're dark. That's morbid. Okay, you go through.
What?
You go through.
She doesn't need it anymore. Okay,
You
I
go-
don't even know what she has.
You kind of start. You kind of start patting her down, but she's wearing a little dress. She's wearing a little dress, and there's no pockets. She's not carrying anything. The only thing she.
There's one pocket.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. Too far. What items does she carry?
She is wearing a ring though, and it has an insignia on it.
Dibs.
You don't even know what's over there. You just know I'm beating a bush with a bird.
But also based on what you. But while you're looting this dead corpse, you are also.
That doesn't need anything anymore, mind you.
Wait, dark
Yes.
joke, sign me up. Never said I was successful. Aw. Bro, I need to sleep. Bye, dude. Oh, never mind. Anime. Fair enough, Alex.
Same.
Make sure you stay frosty.
So true.
I'm not joking. Oh, but anyways, that's always not happy to hear, Wanderer. But I understand. You did your best, man. But anyways, so you also notice upon close inspection, while you're looting this dead body, you'll notice that she looks to be a little bit more taken care of. Like, she obviously bathes on a regular basis. Her nails are being trimmed. So you have to assume that this person probably is from a pretty well-off family.
Then they will definitely want their ring back.
Not Dibs.
Both brothers still playing Roblox. That doesn't shock me.
Stop it. Don't even know.
Dude, I watched you go over there. It's
So the question of the day is, what do you want to do?
apparently I'm sitting there doing
I'm
this.
taking everything of value.
Literally, the ring is the only thing of value.
I am taking the ring because it is of value.
And she looks like, and she probably, based on what you can see, you probably assume. Actually, you know what? Roll me a die 20.
He assumes I'm just standing there
Andrew.
waiting for him to finish looting this dead corpse that's behind a bush.
Do not.
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
You based on your medical expertise as a fighter on the fields, you can tell that she's been dead for probably about 2 days.
I'm also going to pick up her body, and I'm going to carry it back to the city.
Sounds good. Dulox is a goodish game. Dulox? Question mark?
You lost.
Dulox.
Du hast Mensch. Du hast mich
It
gefragt.
instantly makes me think of Duloc from Shrek.
Duast.
Dulox. Hoo-ha-ha.
Anyways, yeah. I'm
Anyways.
carrying this body of person that is not carrying anything valuable back to the city.
All right. So you pick up this girl who's surprisingly light, by the way,
Well, I'm surprisingly strong, so hey.
and you start carrying her back to the city. It doesn't take you that long to get back. You only went so far out.
Like 4 blocks.
You went maybe probably about 100 feet from the town. So, well, but anyways, you carry her back, and the first thing you notice is a guard that sees you, who is instantly freaking out because you're carrying a dead person. Hulks, what did you do?
I found her.
Can you prove to me that you found her?
Why would I come back to a city carrying a dead body?
I don't know. Only a sick, twisted individual would do that. And you look like just that type.
Long day?
Yeah. Wait. Yeah.
Go get your superior.
Okay.
Okay.
You, sir, keep an eye on this guy. I'm gonna go get the captain.
You guys.
So he runs off, and it takes not that long. Probably about 5 minutes.
That's about accurate.
For somebody who has like a badge with the symbol of the town. which is Krestic, by the way, for those of you guys who don't know. Wait, hold on. I'm in a season 2 of the Naruto series, the baby times when they were like all 12 and 13. Nice. But anyway, wait, hold on a second. Season 2, so the tuning exams?
So good.
So good.
So good.
But anyway, so the captain shows up, and the captain, he instantly recognizes you. Because you guys were pretty big deal the other day, you know.
Yeah, did the thing with the heroics and the whatnot.
Fool!
Smack.
Smack. The captain, fool! Smacks the person that stopped you. Do you not know who this guy is? Or that guy?
Huh? Dude, I could just show them my badge. You don't have a badge?
Really
Badge? I don't need no sticker badges.
yeah, I believe we do.
Yeah, pretty sure we have badges.
We're made honorary citizens of the town anyway.
Well, more than just that, we were heroes. We're heroes.
Yeah,
We're
we're heroes of Krestic.
Yeah.
But I say you guys care. I do have a little bit of an emblem that you guys can show off.
I don't know why I didn't write that down.
I'm about to say it's something you should write down because I know I said it.
Yeah, I know you did too.
Who likes anime? Freaking love anime,
Whatever.
dude.
Yo.
Everybody at this table.
By the way, I think I finished that series that I was watching.
Which one?
The one based off my manga series I was reading.
Oh,
Yeah, I think I finally finished.
the gambling one.
That one on Netflix, you know?
Yep.
That one on Netflix and chill.
I'm gonna have my emblem of Krestic be on a ring,
Okay, fair
just
enough.
for shits and giggles.
Oh wow. So, anyways, basically, you guys, the guard gets talked to by the captain. The captain lets you right on through. The captain asks you to come with him to the guards barracks, so that way they can you guys can discuss what to do from here.
Okay.
So basically, he walks you over. There's a little bit of a ruckus, but for the most part, people aren't making any comments because they don't see they don't see the person's face because you're doing a pretty good job of keeping your arm in front of it. So, anyways, you carry her to the town. You carry her to the guards' tower, to the guards exactly to the guards' barracks, and from there, they set her. He asks you to set her on a table in the center of a room. It's a large room, by the way, a very large room. It looks like a room that they would be examining a body in.
I'm gonna pull out the ring and give it to the captain.
The captain takes it from your hands and looks at it. I was worried about this.
Uh-oh.
This person disappeared years ago.
I'm not there. But I'm just an uh-oh.
Basically... Oh, you're at the episode where Naruto is fighting Kiba. Nice.
Wow.
So anyways, he looks at the ring and he points out the little symbol of a bird on there. This is one of the families here in town. This is from the... What name did I give them again?
Ooh.
The Sing Meadow family. The symbol of the bird is apparently a symbol to their family history that you may or may not know about.
Okay.
But anyways, the Sing Meadow. This is Sonia Sing Meadow.
Sonia Singmeadow.
Yes.
Yes.
She went missing the other day. Apparently, her and her father had a spat, and everybody thought she just ran off into Krestic and just to cool off. You know, probably hiding at a friend's house. I didn't even think to send anybody to go outside of town to find her.
She wasn't that far out, only about maybe 100 feet in a bush.
She might have been farther than that, but then brought back. He looks at the body and starts. He brings in a cleric to inspect the body to kind of figure out what's going on, what happened. After probably about an hour of just kind of testing, doing some tests on her body and everything, you know, tapping it with certain instruments, looking at where they're looking for cuts or bruises and all that stuff. Basically, the doctor's able. I have to go now. Bye. BTW, nice stream. Thanks, Alex. Make sure you stay frosty, my friend. I hope you have a great night. But, basically, he takes the time to look at all the wounds and so looks at you guys and says, well, we have a murder on our hands. This isn't a simple like she fell or something and broke her neck. As he opens up the dress just a little bit. I do that just so people think I'm not going to go into that kind of detail. Basically, he shows that there were a couple of stab marks right around here-ish. So about where the heart would be, which is more safe behind the sternum. For those of you guys who don't know, your heart's not right here. It's actually like right here.
And it's more centered.
Exactly.
It's not like
the lungs.
Yeah.
It's like yo, not yo.
Basically, he points out that the person that she was stabbed twice right there. That literally one down, and then like another one a couple inches down. So someone was stabbing her with the intent to killing her, like as quickly as possible. But then he starts talking about how it also looks like the stabs were hesitant, as if the person wasn't sure they wanted to do it.
Well,
shall find this
logic
murderer.
dictates, in my logical mind of logistics, the dad did it.
Right? Now I was thinking the same thing.
Well, unfortunately for you two, we can't just jump to conclusions.
Of course not. That would be crazy and wild.
Take that! Like, pretend this is like frickin' Phoenix Wright or frickin' Ace Attorney. Just take that!
Yeah! Logic!
Oh, what is?
Investigate?
Indeed.
Investigate we shall. Oh wait.
First thing.
Words! I knew you spoke words.
I assume he does all these hand gestures. You don't know what he's saying. And it's just like, excellent deduction, Watson. Let's keep going.
I too speak the words of words.
Do you actually speak sign language?
Good question.
Would your character know sign language?
I mean, my character speaks Common and Sylvan.
Speak Sylvan.
Oh, wait.
I'll speak to your God, but I don't know what the fuck you're doing with your hands, man.
He just spelled out his own name.
Yeah.
Brother.
Hi, pleasure to meet you. That's actual sign language, by the way, for those of you guys who don't know. You just got a lesson today.
I'm just too ignorant to
A
learn.
person who was like legitimately deaf used to come into Matio's all the time, and that's
I remember.
Yeah, I learned how to greet him.
Nice.
I ended up.
Now all I have is a customer who freaking has hearing aids way too low and still yells. So I have to yell at him for him to hear me.
I take care of this one lady that with her super crazy powerful hearing aid, she only had 5% hearing in the one ear.
Wow.
And she lost her hearing aid. Like, she would take it out and play with it because she has dementia. And, like, no idea what happened to it. Hearing aids are not cheap, you guys. This other resident I take care of, her hearing aids were $3,500. That is expensive.
It is.
I'll just go deaf.
They're not cheap.
Yeah,
no.
These are legit hearing devices that amplify your hearing. Of course, they're not cheap. Like, that technology is ridiculous.
You might not know this, but I had hearing aids for a while.
I think she told me that once.
So, anyways, you guys decided to go investigating.
Then her hearing
Yes.
is better.
So, where do you want to go first?
North.
That's my answer, Devin.
You either go. Well, basically, the captain.
We're at the north.
The
Weren't
captain.
you guys investigator?
The captain looks at you and he says, "Well, there's
The
3
death?
places we can go to investigate. We can either A, go to the scene of crime and see if we can find more evidence.
I can do that.
B, go to the house, go to their house and tell the family what happened and work from there.
I say investigate. Well, you eat.
What is option C?
Option number C, we ask around town to wonder if she might have gone somewhere on the night that she went missing.
Okay. Might want to notify the family first.
Nah, they can wait.
See how they react.
But at the same time, we go the scene of the crime is also in the wilderness, so it's, if there is any evidence out there, it could quickly disappear.
Yeah.
If it hasn't rained in the last few days, it might already be gone.
Well, we don't know if we don't check. So I feel like we should go to the scene of the crime, investigate as much as we can until the trail runs cold.
And then notify the family.
Yes, and then notify the family, because if we find something or whatever, and we talk to these people about these things, and they're like, oh, hey, this happened with this specific item or whatnot, we
They
can
might
cross-reference.
But they might not tell you what they did.
But if they know anything about the scene of the crime, that makes them suspects.
True. Because, no, like...
Because suspicious.
It was fabled tea in the dining room with the candlestick.
While it was lit!
Whoa!
Scented candles!
I love how you and I are just sitting
Lavender!
here. I love how you and I are just sitting here, like, playing out, like, how a forensic files episode plays out.
I should be a detective, you guys.
I know how to say
No
B
joke.
in sign language.
We would solve so many
Oh,
crimes
right?
without irrational
Nice.
logic.
Right.
So, to the scene. So to the scene of the
Sherlock
crime.
and Watson.
Yes.
So you guys
No.
numbers.
Sherlock.
Caparo, number C. Yes, number C.
Is that what I said?
Yeah. So you guys are heading to the crime scene.
Back to the crime
C's
scene.
a number in Sylvan. Duh.
Yeah. Yeah. Totally not making that up.
Absolutely.
So
Yeah.
basically, the dwarf and the human decide to go back, and the captain decide to go back to the scene of the crime.
Oh, you should probably swim by and pick up the wizard first.
Oh, I thought you went with us.
I did. I was there. I was basically
All of a
just
sudden, she
waiting.
was there, guys. The story changed.
No, I followed. You weren't paying attention.
You weren't. She said she was coming.
The cleric is staying in the cleric's house because of the fact that he is not looking forward to going onto a sea voyage. Repressed memories, guys. Repressed memories. Story, character development.
Character development.
Yes.
Yes.
So, anyways, guys, you guys decide to go to the crime scene.
Yep.
It only takes a couple minutes. It only
Crime scene. Scene of the crime. Anyways, sorry.
That's it. Crime scene. Scene of the crime. Crime scene? A scene where a crime is committed?
Yes.
Wait, scene? Scene of crime. Scene of the crime where a crime was committed. Therefore, a crime scene. That's it.
The criminal's seen the opportunity to commit the crime.
I'm just instantly thinking of Patrick Warburton's Katie on Trunk when he does it. Or was it William Cronkite? I can't remember.
I'm not sure, but story.
Exactly. I just imagine Crunk when he's trying to explain that to somebody. Just like, crime scene, scene of crime.
Cusco.
Cusco poison. I love that. That's still one of my favorite jokes ever from Disney.
We look like we're just heads.
Oh.
You guys are Funko Pop idols. So
I'm like
anyways,
Spider-Man, except instead of flicking out webs, I flick bracelets. Fashion. Bracelet.
Fable T here to save you from fashion faux pas. You could use a bracelet. I'm Beak Soldier 76. Welcome to the chat, my frosty friend. How you doing, man? So, anyways,
Yeah, we literally look like we're just heads. You're behind the bag of sweet tarts.
so you guys go to the crime
I
scene,
am a sweet tart.
and you point out to the captain where you guys found the body.
I never let go of the bird.
I know, you were holding the bird the entire time. You just use the bird as a ruler, just like, that is where I found her.
Sticks him into the map like a knife. Just, right here's where the crime was committed. The bird just... Alright, let's go. It's in my pocket.
I have a little holster for the bird.
If he gets to tame a kobold, why not?
No, cheesers!
What was the bird called again? A rusted rock?
It's
A rust to something.
Rusty rock.
Yeah, it's a rusted rock.
Rusted rock. I don't like it.
Hold on, guys, I'm getting a tweet.
Before it's time.
Let's fuck some.
Stop it.
Hold on, I gotta call on my wingman.
Give me that bottle. Stop
Oh, a new guy beside Abby. Should I kill him? Nah, you shouldn't. He's fine. That's Fable T, and he's been in a couple of streams already. Ow, he threw something at me.
Yeah. Well,
Hold on, I need to establish a new pecking order. No, it's over here now. I have a cat.
Stop it.
Oh, God.
Okay, enough with your corny jokes and we get on with the damn story. I want to know what happens.
I can't help it. I'm a bit of a bird brain.
We'll throw something harder at him.
Just down this real quick.
4K is questionable. Oh, God. Okay. Okay, I'm done. I'm so shook about the beating the bush with the bird.
That didn't actually happen.
I know, but that's what I imagined. Just kind of like Link with his sword. It's just I imagine you carrying a bird.
Look out!
Yeah.
Snatching jars with a bird.
Oh God. Okay. Oh.
I need more things to throw.
Oh, we're good. Oh God, that is what I needed tonight. Oh God. Okay. So basically, you start pointing out all the. You're pointing out where you found the body and what kind of position you found her in, and you kind of show her. You're still holding the bird, so you show the captain the bird.
Right here.
Using the bird as your pointer.
Use a laser pointer when you got birds.
You got a restaurant. Hold on. How are we gonna find the body? Okay, hold on. Oh, over there.
Quack.
I just realized I might have been really loud. I'm sorry.
Quack. Oh, it's over here.
It's my seeing eye cat.
Yes, that is my book thunder. You cannot.
Okay, so you show him
We can try.
You show him where they found where you found the body, and he's gonna roll an investigation. He rolls really well, and as he's looking through, he points out something to you. Do you know something wrong about this crime scene?
It was staged.
I don't know. Let me investigate real quick.
Same.
No, I don't. It was a crime.
Oh,
I know
wait.
that.
Like this is a scene, and a crime was committed.
With her knowledge of stuff.
16?
You take a look very closely. Almost so close you get your nose in the grass, and you notice something. If she was stabbed here, why isn't there a whole bunch of blood on the ground?
Whoa!
Which means either.
This is not the crime scene!
Well, it was staged. They dumped. That's where her body was dumped.
Exactly.
What is dumping a body?
If this
Dumping a
wasn't-
body has existed since the oldest of times.
Let's dump it right there. Right where I dumped last week.
No one will ever think he can look here twice.
Right.
Which
Hey!
means
There they are right there, dumping a second body. Alright, continue.
What a coincidence.
What do you think?
Go on.
No, lost my train of thought. Which means if the body was
Dumped.
dumped here, then where was the actual crime scene?
Yonder ways.
Yandere Simulator. It's a different game. You guys don't want to know. Unless you watch Markiplier play it, then it's absolutely hilarious. Or Dan and Phil. Their playthrough is pretty funny too. Anyways. So now you guys know that this isn't the crime scene. This is just where the body was dumped. And you're going to keep looking for clues. And you'll notice that the captain found something.
Whoa!
Nearby, only about 5 feet away or so, a little bit farther away from where you guys were, where the trail is, there was a boot print.
My God.
That's a pretty big boot.
This case is about to be busted wide open. The only problem is it's an average size boot.
Oh man, which means it fits anybody.
For the most part.
Just like I found my love forgot her shoe. I forgot her shoe, and I figured I'd go across the kingdom and test everyone's foot. And my plan didn't work out because, well, there's multiple people who have the same size of shoe. Well, did you get to see her face? Ah, no, dude, I wasn't even paying attention. Anyways, so there is a boot print, but it's an average size, so it's pretty hard to tell, like, if there was anything special about it. It's like you can tell that it's a medium-sized shoe.
He's asleep.
Who is?
I am not.
Who's a good
It's a size 5, so which means
Holy Jesus!
like one of the most average sizes for people with maybe slightly smaller feet. So I mean,
Yo.
Maybe
So, which
maybe the
means
shoe belongs to the woman we found,
maybe
maybe.
whose name I forget.
Rachel.
Sonia.
Sonia. I
Sonia.
thought I was gonna say Simon, but I was like,
Simon.
her name is Simon Songmeadow.
Simone.
Yes, Simone. That's what I was gonna say.
Yes, not
He says
Simon.
confidently.
Hold on, let me write down this name. Oh god.
Sonia.
Yes, Sonia is in it.
Sonia Songmeadow.
You take a look at the two sizes, and you notice that her feet are actually larger.
Whoa!
What a freak. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
You're a monster.
I know.
First you loot her, and now
I
you...
was gonna say, I feel kind of offended because I have big feet.
The sad part is I have now video evidence of you being cruel and unusual.
Hey, it was your idea to start whacking at the bush with a bird.
You're the one who grabbed the bird.
I wasn't gonna do that though.
You didn't explain how you were doing it.
Common sense.
Common sense. Bird.
My common sense is not the common sense of you. Hey, I recognize this road. I got lost on it once. Ding-a-ding-a-durgan.
Oh god. That's a common joke with me and my friends, by the way, is that I am notorious for getting lost.
Notorious for being a stupid head. Anyways,
Moving on.
I know! Because I'll win. So don't.
Moving on.
He got his throwing bottle back. You've rearmed him!
Moving on. You basically now know that that there might have been a person involved that had a size 5 shoe.
Alright. It wasn't me.
And
We
your
can
shoe.
use this information.
I don't
We
Yeah.
know.
can tell the family. We can be like, what size shoe do you wear, coincidentally?
Coincidentally.
Right, it could have been mom. It might not have been that, it might have been mom.
So,
Could have been an assassin.
there's one of two things you guys can do.
No, I could be it too. It could have been an assassin.
There's one of two things you guys can do. You can either go to the family and talk to them, or you can go asking around.
Marching
No.
to the family.
We need to go to the family first.
To the family?
I think we should finish investigating the crime scene. Seeing the crime.
Oh, right. We're gonna follow this boot print.
Right, we're
Yonder
gonna.
ways.
Look, first and only clue we saw so far. Let's go solve this crime.
So,
Well, let's not talk to anyone.
so
Arrest
basically,
this person. They wear shoes.
Everybody in camp.
So basically, you guys.
No,
what we got.
we're gonna go through town arresting everyone with a size 5 shoe.
So basically, like half the town.
Townsfolk, form a line. We're going to test your shoes.
We're going to find the princess who forgot her shoe.
We're gonna test your hands for blood. Although that's not gonna work because they don't have that technology.
I'm gonna foresight.
Let's say. So you guys want to go follow the footprint where it came
Yes.
from?
Yes.
Which, if you guys notice, came from the forested area that was not too far away from town.
Oh, well, I guess we gotta go check the forest.
Yes.
So you guys want to follow the trails.
We're following
Yes.
the shoes. So yes.
Well, fortunately for you guys, it's actually there is a little bit of a trail. Since there's quite a bit of mud in this area, it would be pretty easy to follow any shoe prints that were left behind.
All right.
So,
We're smart.
oh wow, you guys follow it all the way up to something that did not look pretty.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
I found a bird.
That a
You went through the woods until you finally found 2 people hanging from a tree with their hands nailed to the branches.
Is that investigation, perception?
If you're investigating to see what's going on, then investigation. If you're just observing and trying to see things, that would be perception.
No, I'm gonna investigate really quick.
She's going to do that, and I'm going to use my perception to quickly look around the
17?
area.
You're investigating and you notice that these 2 people are probably around the same age as her.
No.
Basically, you're looking, you see both of their hands are like nailed to the tree. Like freaking steel stuff through the hand.
Mm-hmm.
You walk up to the first one, and you'll notice that this one is just dead. Just dead. Another female. And then you'll notice that the third one, the second person that you found here, she has her hands nailed to the tree as well, and she also female, around the same age, but she's still breathing.
Get her down.
But she is bleeding
hang
profusely
on.
though.
I got
She's
a 10
gonna
for
die
perception.
either way.
I got a 10 for perception to see if anyone else is around. And perceiving the area!
You don't see anybody.
perception.
You
What
think
else
you're
is
perceiving.
around?
Well, basically, you look around and there's a lot of like darker signs, like some kind of dark cult stuff, like some upside down stars and some creepy crosses that are around.
Anything people could be inside of? Like a hut? Or
Let's say,
a shack of sorts?
You don't see any buildings, but you do see a couple of trees that have pretty big holes in them.
I'm gonna go up to the trees
All right.
and peek inside. Carefully.
Be
Stealthily.
wary.
if you will.
You look in and you see some birds.
Are they Ruster Rocks?
They are rust rocks. Yes, a whole nest.
I'm gonna put the Rust Rock I'm carrying in there.
They start squawking at each other profusely because of the fact
taking
that because these are 2 different. Introducing a bird to an area.
Just because they're the
You
same.
could just let the bird go.
I was trying to bring him back
I
to
know.
his fremery. I failed his fremery.
Let my bird go. Your tweet has been sent.
Oh, jeez.
Shut up.
So, anyways,
That doesn't get bounced back and hit her in the face.
there are some
Love me
birds.
eventually. Just because he knows I'm not killing him.
Then you'll notice that there are some birds in this tree, but there are some other trees.
I'm gonna go to each tree and see if the other birds will accept my restaurant friend.
Roll me a die 20.
19 with no modifiers.
You notice that these other trees do not have any birds in them. But you do go into one tree and you find something. It's a book.
A book?
Yes. How to Kill People for Dummies.
Oh.
Legitimately read on the written on the first page.
I'm gonna take that book. I'm gonna skim through it. See if there's any hidden messages.
Oh,
Go.
I know how to kill things.
I
I don't need to study to know how to kill things. I am a fighter. I
Good
killed
call.
things before.
Good call.
Hi, Beck. I'm Riku. Well, are you sure you're Riku? How can I tell? I mean, your green name is only Riku Heart.
You know,
Welcome back to the chat, bud.
I just got a whole bunch of questions.
Yeah, these guys are doing all their own thing. I'm just off.
While you're skimming through the books, you're still with the two people. One of them is obviously dead, and the other one is dying.
I am going to keep that book, though. It's a good clue.
The captain walks up behind you. Everything all right?
Well, that person is dead.
I just fucked up your bag.
That person is dead.
This one's still alive and breathing.
That one's deader than dead. This one's breathing and
But if we remove her from the tree, she's gonna die.
She's gonna die either way.
Not quite, the captain says as he takes off his gloves.
Magics.
He grabs the nails, the splints that are holding her hands there, and starts pulling them off of the tree very carefully.
He yanked
and then lays her down.
Takes the hammer and just pries it open.
He starts to... It's a joke, and a few of my Discord people say, I'm back, so we say, hi, back, I'm Riku, I want to order the name of the who said it. I gotcha, I get the joke. It's not bad. So anyway, he carefully starts removing the nails, but as he's removing the nails, you notice his other hand starts glowing, as the wounds in her hand start to patch up.
magic.
I am what you would say, I am what you would call an Eldritch Knight.
They can't heal things.
They can at an incredibly high level.
Can they?
Yeah. But it also helps that he has an enchanted tattoo.
Okay, I was gonna say.
I was pretty confident though.
I don't think they can.
So he carefully does that and mends the wounds in her hands, but she's still breathing pretty hard. Like she is having difficulty. He looks at her. He looks her up and down.
Can I do an Arcana check?
Certainly can.
Oh jeez, 24.
So basically, as you're studying him, how he did it, you do notice the tattoo that's on his hand, and you can tell.
Oh, I wasn't investigating him. I was doing an Arcana check on her.
There's no magic being involved with this woman.
Not even around her?
No. There's no magic aura or anything. Or any sign or any traces of magic being performed on her. You want to roll a medical check?
This person is dead.
Hey chat, Nano, welcome to the chat, my frosty friend. How you doing, bud?
No. 8.
She's breathing.
You can tell that there's no sign of magic involved in this, but you can't really tell what's going on. I say, Mr. Dwarf Man, did you want to take a crack at it?
What am I doing?
Medicine.
Oh god. Hold on.
You're good, Nano. Perfectly fine, bud. I understand. Tell your friend I said hi, though.
Nope.
And also subscribe to PewDiePie. No, I'm just kidding. But no, you should, though. You should. So, no.
Nope.
Absolutely not.
Nope. I'm gonna look at it and go, yep. She's dying.
I need you two to do me a favor. She needs to get back. She needs to get back to town for treatment immediately. But but when you get there, I need you to send guards back here. We need to investigate this place thoroughly, but her life has to come first. I don't want to leave any one of you here to take care of this crime scene. But I need someone strong, big, and terrifying. Needs to be able to handle this.
Well, here you go.
I can't even sit up.
Here is body. Take to morgue.
Wait, what do I have to do? Wait, I'm over there!
Because you're strong in medicine. I am...
Apparently.
I got a -1 on that.
You have a -1 to your strength.
It's my medicine.
I need you
I
three.
got like a 1.
I need you, and you to go back into town and tell them what's
three
going.
of us.
Tell them what's going on, and also to send some guards back here too, so that we could further investigate this. But the girl's life has to come first.
It's your fault. What?
What'd you say?
I didn't say anything.
Yes, you did.
I'm a mute.
Fair. That's a fair point.
Unless you can read lips.
Watching you.
Harumph! 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 Hey, I didn't get a harumph out of that guy. Give the governor a harumph!
Harumph!
Better watch your ass. So, anyways, you guys are planning on taking her back to the town?
Well,
Yeah, sure.
she could.
At
It's either that or we can leave her here to die.
At lightning speed. Maybe not quite lightning speed. Maybe cautiously and not in a way that's going to kill her like it killed one of my last characters.
Yeah, I remember
Okay.
that.
Poor Cruven. He
Wait,
never had a chance.
Who are we supposed to go talk to?
Need to take her back to
Town.
so that way
Yeah.
to the healing hut.
Yeah.
So the house of the clerics.
Oh, and then we're supposed to go to the guards and be like, "Yo, there's
We need
crime
help."
scene. We will take you there."
Help! Help me! Hey, these dreamers! It's not a party without dreamers! If anybody gets that reference, nice.
Nobody gets
I was
you.
probably really loud. I'm
I
really
get the
sorry
reference.
for... You got the reference?
I got the reference.
Nice. Because we've made that joke a nice handful of times. We also made the whoa joke quite a bit. And then you know who else does that? My mom! Oh, I still love making that joke. That joke came up in the chat last night. That made me happy.
That's funny.
Oh, but anyways. So you guys take her back to town?
Yep.
Well, that seems to be the only option.
It goes without incident.
How far from town are we?
Well, you guys actually went into the forest a bit away, so you're probably about 400 or 500 feet into the woods.
A lot of shit's going on around this town. We barely made it half a mile.
Right.
Well, it doesn't. Well, based on what you guys can see, this person probably doesn't really have much experience killing or people or
I feel like they
creatures.
wouldn't have to.
Good thing I took their book. They'd get better at it.
Now they'll never know. She's like, oh,
Who did it?
I gotta kill this person. Okay, how do I do it again? Hold on, I need my book. Someone stole my book. There are just no more decent people in this world. Stealing a killer's book.
You would need to know.
Just trying to get an
maybe close
education
to the
here.
family.
But I mean, obviously, first things first. Taking the girl
Yeah,
to...
I know. We're taking the
Instead,
girl.
we're focusing on going to the girl's family.
My mind is working like a detective right now.
Yes, focusing on the dead body last. Or the living person last.
I'm a detective, not a doctor, damn it!
Damn it, Jim! I'm a freaking...
I'm a detective, not a doctor.
I'm giving her all she's got, Captain!
Oh, that makes me sad now. Freaking Chekhov.
No, right?
The actor who played Chekhov in the new Star Trek series.
You almost said Star Wars.
I know. You need to stop.
Need to stop what?
But anyways, the actor who played Chekhov, he
In Star Wars?
I will come over there and beat you with this.
It's Stargate, come on.
There are too many shows with the word star in it.
Battlestar Galactica.
Oh my god, another one! Alright, continue
Anyways.
your story.
Yeah, unfortunately, the actor who played Chekhov died before Star Trek Beyond came out. he had already done all his acting and everything, and they were just getting the movie ready for being in theaters. But apparently there was a malfunction in his car's brakes.
No, it wasn't the brakes. It was the gear shift.
Oh yeah, the gear shift. And
If you put it in park, like you moved your gear shift to park, but it apparently always went to neutral,
and
so it never like parked.
And unfortunately, it like backed up and landed.
Yeah, it rolled over.
It rolled over him. But yeah,
and he got pinned between his gate and his vehicle. And there was literally nothing anybody could do for him.
Oh. He had no chance.
I mean, if the car's in neutral, you could push it.
But it rolled down a hill.
And it caught him between the car and the gate.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Basically,
he was done for.
It would have been a very uphill battle, and it would not have been pretty. No, not a pun. Actually,
I was about to say.
Not a pun. Like legit, it would have been an uphill battle to try to save him because they would have had to try to find a way to do it without crushing him.
Tetrack. But he was already crushed.
Exactly. It's just, yeah. It makes me really sad because he was like my favorite character from that movie.
Not that that happening are astronomical.
Dark. You just were judging me about that.
I'm sorry, my sense of humor is out of this world. Okay.
All right, there's a D&D campaign that's getting nowhere, just like the last time.
Moving on.
I will give Snap the both of you.
Moving on. You guys get after much traveling, you guys make it back to town, and there's a guard who stops you. The same guard who stops you.
Oh, really?
Why do you have a body?
It's the same guard.
Don't ask questions. I'm on my way.
Okay, go right ahead. He learned his lesson. He knows who you guys are now.
Yes.
What time?
He gets a little upset at you though because you got him smacked by the captain.
Well, maybe.
I'll smack you and it'll be harder.
Maybe you stay up with current trends. Yeah. This is what all the heroes look like now.
Fat and out of shape.
Homeless.
Close.
I'm fat with a PH, not an F. There's a difference, you know.
I'm straight up fat with an F.
I was gonna say
hello, Lustig. Welcome to the chat, my frosty friend.
Horse is dead.
How are things in Germany?
Your horse is dead.
It's salty.
Your horse is a horse, of course, of course.
Your horse's name is Salty is dead. You're salty about it.
Yep.
Before you guys go into town, did you want to tell the guards what you found?
No. Yes.
Well,
yeah.
Cat?
Guardman, redeem yourself from your ignorance.
Thunder, don't do it.
You didn't.
Guardman, redeem yourself from your ignorance and send reinforcements to this location where that other guy is.
Where? Pull out your map.
Oh my god. No?
My pointer bird.
I was gonna say, did you get rid of your pointer bird?
No.
No.
I tried, but the other birds wouldn't accept it, so I kept it.
Oh, I didn't tell you you could get rid of it.
Oh,
just let it go.
No.
Just release it.
We're bonded.
Oh yeah, Mr. Ike have a kobold.
He's staying for my son. I've wanted one since freaking Deadpool.
I'm still tempted to kill it.
Yeah, guys.
My.
What?
The cat.
I can't see through walls.
He is on top of Frigiminator.
And having a stare down.
Fridge?
What the fridge?
What the cat?
Anyways,
we're telling people about the thing, about the body and the thing,
yeah.
And then taking this body to the place.
You point out where the body is, and you guys continue on your way to the cleric's hut.
You're purring.
Of course he is. He knows he's in trouble.
He's purring.
I got the attention I seek.
Winter, we are so close to beating PewDiePie. Only 10 more subs and we got him. Yeah, obviously. 10 more.
Goals.
We'll go from 659 to 669. And that'll be enough to beat PewDiePie. Yeah. Which is a joke, by the way, guys. I don't really particularly care too much about subs. I appreciate your guys' support, and I love the fact you guys come back, and that's all I care about. If we grow, we grow, and that's all that matters. As long as you guys have fun. And we have fun. I always have fun with this stuff. So anyways, you go to the cleric house, and the clerics instantly see this person still alive and bleeding, and now is getting to work to save her. But yeah, like I said, what you could tell about this girl is that she's probably about 24 years old, same age as the other two victims, and but the killing is a bit different. Like the attempt to kill her is a bit different. So now the question of the day is: do you guys stay with the clerics and wait to see what they have to say, or do you go back to the crime scene?
How long is it going to take for this woman to be healed enough for us to speak with her?
To speak with her, there could be some time. Hold on. It could be a little bit of time. She suffered from some blood loss, and she's not quite awake yet. If I had to estimate, probably in the next couple hours. She should be healthy. She should be up enough to talk, but not really a long conversation.
I'm going to run back to place.
Go! Ready, set, go. DFTBA.
And I'm gonna run my 1 mile behind him with my kobold straggling at my rope. Just
Making it so much harder.
I'd imagine, come on, buddy, come on, itchy.
Rides the kobold.
Pick him up. Let's go!
Kobold rides you.
In Soviet Russia, Cobalt rides you.
I don't care. Get on!
Sorry if any of my frosty friends from Russia are watching. It is just a joke.
Yes, because you kill us.
I mean, it's not like they could do anything to me, but except for dislike. And I like the Russian crocodile. He's awesome.
Anyways,
moving on.
Fair state.
I run back.
Run back.
He's running back. I don't know what I'm doing.
Where are we going?
Back to the crime scene.
I'm running back to the crime.
We're running back to the crime scene?
The second crime scene, not the first crime scene.
The second one?
Yeah.
The second one. We have them all written down.
Since it's gonna take a couple hours for the lady to get healed before she can talk, I decided, screw it, I'm running back. So my character is actually running though. So like, catch up or see you later.
Yeah, I'm catching up.
You're gonna try to catch up.
As I said, I'll be running my 1 mile, holding my kobold so he catches up.
Alright.
I have a speed.
Go Cobalt.
30 feet.
I'm imagining a little velociraptor.
I'm coming! You just go on ahead! Yeah! Run! I'm just kidding. I wouldn't whip my little...
He's so small. Giddy up! Accidentally whip yourself. Ah! That was my butt! And he hoozles. You guys, it takes you no time at all to get back to the crime scene. And now you see that there's about 4 guards kind of circling off the area. Sorry, can't let you through.
Bullcrap!
I've been here already, and I walk past him.
Hold on right there. He sees your ring. Oh. Go right ahead.
Hold on. Badge.
Badge. I don't need no stinky badge.
This is how I won. They're just... like someone in The Legend of Zelda who doesn't want you to do something.
Oh, God. Oh, we just have a time, you know?
Yeah, we do.
We just have a time. Wink. Well,
Time is purely perspective.
it's true. It's very true. Wink. So anyways, as you're continuing, as you guys return to the crime scene, you'll notice that the captain is working hard too. He has already undone the other girl's like stakes from the tree, but she's dead. There's no saving her. I know some of I haven't eaten. But anyways, you'll notice that the captain has gotten her down and is now, and you see the other guards are kind of circling off the area trying to see if there's any more evidence in the air of what's going on. That's my legs.
That's
Cat's playing under the table.
yeah, because
There was the dice.
When I'm walking around my apartment, my cat likes to come full sprint and crash into my feet.
Does that?
Walking.
Well, your cat is a kitten, so.
Either that or she like pounces and grabs my leg and holds on as I'm walking.
Dad!
Yeah. Basically.
Ding, 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 ding. You're moving too fast!
Slow down, I can't hold on.
Come on, Dad, pay attention to me.
Why are you getting mad at me? I'm just hugging you.
Can I get some ice cream?
Love me, human.
Your chin tastes good. I'm not trying to bite it while you sleep. Why did you throw me across the bed?
Tastes like McDonald's.
That was very nice. I'll try again later.
I imagine your cat's kind of like Gurr from Invader Zim. I want to sing the song.
11 months later. Is it some...
Dear diary, Dad doesn't like it when I bite him. I'll go back to licking.
Your kitten's adorable and weird at the same time.
Raised by a dog, so.
Alright.
You're not wrong.
So,
So.
the captain is still looking around. Do you approach the captain, or do you want to go off on your own investigation?
Approach the captain first.
Oh, Captain, my captain.
Not my captain.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, I assume you got her. You got the victim to the cleric house.
Yes, it'll be a couple hours before she's ready to speak.
That's good. It's good to know that she's going to survive this. Well, her knowledge will benefit catching whoever did this.
Yes.
Because right now the evidence is very barren.
What do you got so far? Lay it on me, Cap.
Well, basically, based on an on-scene investigation of the body, I can tell that she's been here for probably 4 or 5 days. The other two seem to have been like newer. So between Sonia and whoever the other girl was,
Which means there's a serial killer.
and
Or multiple killers.
basically they're all. The only thing I can tell is that there is kind of a similarity between all of them. They seem to all be around the same age. They all seem to be females. Two of them
What color is their hair?
You didn't investigate.
I investigated the body before.
Brown.
Yellow. Puke colored.
They're hazelnut.
Rainbow.
Rainbow monkeys, rainbow.
Oh my God,
monkeys.
remember that? Remember the one I made up?
Yeah, I remember.
God.
That's why it came to mind. For those of you guys who don't know what Rainbow Monkeys are, Rainbow Monkeys is a joke about Codename Kids Next Door. And it was a hilarious show that I'm really sad that ended, but they gave it a really proper ending.
I mean, they had to grow up eventually.
I know.
Unlike every show now where the kids stay the same age.
Oh, you mean like...
At Pokemon, Ash is not 10. He should be like 26.
He should be.
Or at Family Guy, or at Simpsons, where apparently they're in, or at, well, no, actually, the Family Guy, Meg is 18, so she aged, but she aged.
Yeah. After 18 seasons have already gone by.
No, she had her 17th birthday in, like, season 8. And then she had her...
It's like leap year, you know? You only grow by 1 every 10 years.
Well, you have to remember, Stewie turned 1 in season 1 and hasn't aged since.
Exactly my point!
No, he's 2 or 3 now.
Is he?
Yep.
Did they confirm that?
Yeah.
Okay,
Don't
The Simpsons
ask me
then.
to tell you which episode.
Oh.
Simpsons don't give a fuck.
They've been around.
shoot. Simpsons don't give a shoot. They don't give a shilly shally dilly dally about
Shite.
no gosh darn agenified aging processes.
Right?
The next time we do this, we should just do a freaking Frosty Talks Live and just discuss all these things.
So we always get distracted from this anyway because everybody just does their own little
That's because
thing.
it's just because we've been starting late, in my opinion. I think. Exactly.
Continue the story.
Continuing.
Okay,
So-
no, I now show up. I ask the. I go to the guard. to
I'm
show
here.
my badge.
I'm asking the questions.
Roll me a die 20 to see if you remember all the hair colors.
Hair color. I don't remember.
Wrong die.
Roll the nat 7.
Oh,
Is that an
how do I know
investigation?
all this
or is
crap
that a-
anyway? My
That would be
intelligence is
memory,
9.
so wisdom.
Well, I rolled an 18.
I mean, that's still enough for you to know. Alright, again, I'm back home, but I'm very tired.
So
I'm just popping
21.
before I go to bed. Night, y'all. Night, Nano.
'Cause I
Stay
have a
frosty.
3 in wisdom.
So, 21.
Yes.
You remember that Sonia has blonde hair, but these other two have black hair.
Well, there goes all along.
But you do remember, but with that memory, you do remember one thing. They each have a tattoo.
Whoa.
Which in this town is not necessarily a common thing. Because of the fact that there's only
That an investigation or two.
that would be in
I'm gonna kneel. I'm gonna take a step away from the guard for a minute. Kneel down by the body.
Come on, I gotta investigate the body. Pull out
Again.
Pull out the magnifying glass.
17. 19.
Basically, what you're with investigation, you're able to determine that this tattoo that is on the back of her neck, and it is a tattoo. It's like a little tattoo of a butterfly.
No, I'm trying to remember if they all had a similar tattoo.
That would be wisdom. Hi, it's not hi.
Another 21 in wisdom.
Well, the cat's the DM now, guys. I can't help you.
Nope. You should
I
pass
summon
it through.
thunder.
You should pass
Freaking
it.
cat is weird. Freaking cat
Wow,
is weird.
he rolled you a 10.
Take it. I'll take my 10.
So, anyways, you rolled a 21.
Again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Basically, with your
I got
21,
12 now.
with 21, you were at least able to remember that the other victim that you guys carried to town had that same tattoo. But you can't necessarily. You had the examiner examine Sonia, so
I didn't.
you didn't investigate the body necessarily.
No, and I didn't even
The other two, on the other hand,
touch her because I was basically standing a ways away and
Exactly.
back up in case I was needed.
exactly. So yeah, basically, you know that at least two of the victims have that tattoo.
I'm gonna go back to town.
So many things I need to check. Oh well, I need to know what's going on here.
You do that, I'll investigate out here.
Okay.
I say, what is your plan?
She's gonna investigate out here stuff.
Yeah,
I
I
know.
said I was
Is
gonna.
there a side of the
Is there a specific
crime scene? I'm a venture forth.
He's like, dang, I've been caught.
You've been cut.
So as you're looking around, so you start looking around.
Yes.
Gotta say, did you want to roll me a die 20?
Get your furry ass out of her.
Shake, 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 shake your asteroid.
12.
12.
Oh, you're staying.
Well, you look around. You're looking around the area, probably within about 15 feet from where the girls were. There. You
Okay,
do
before
know-
I leave, I should tell you to take notes.
You did find You do find something though, a sack on the ground.
No, wait, that was mine. I'm just kidding.
It's
I
mine.
found a sack. What's in it?
You go in, you investigate further, and you see a bunch of tools in it. You see some stakes. You see some stakes. You see some like clubs and stuff. In there, you do notice that there's a couple of bottles.
Bottles of what?
I don't know. You need to investigate.
I investigate the bottles.
Alright, roll me a die 20.
21.
You don't know too much. You don't know too much about these things because you're not proficient in them. But you do recognize poison when you see it. And these are various kinds of poisons: paralysis poison. There's some poisons that are used to slow down blood flow. And then there's one specific one in here that rapidly increases blood flow. Hello, I'm extremely late. That's okay, Avalon. Welcome to the chat, my frosty friend. How you doing?
I go and give these to the captain, along with the book of how to murder.
Okay, you hand these to the captain. The captain's like, "Where did you find these?"
I found this one, the book, in a tree. One of those trees.
Mm-hmm.
And I found these in this sack over there.
Okay, so he opens up the book, and the one thing you might not have noticed because you were just like breezing through it was that this book is handwritten.
Expand the scene.
Oh yeah, I was trying to. I just found it right away.
Yeah.
I say the guards just didn't think of going that far away from the bodies. They were thinking that, oh, the stuff must be close by. As is with most criminal investigators, they just search the area first before they expand the search, as you know.
Mm-hmm. I know.
But nice mic, Winter. Thank you. I'd say this is the mic I always use. The only thing is,
I'm a professional detective.
Sherlock and Sherlock here.
There you go.
Hey, Sherlock! Michael here. So anyways, basically, you guys, basically he's flipping through there, and the first thing he notices is that this is all handwritten. This isn't like the copy sketch like what they used to do in the olden days, where like if a book was handwritten, they would have a professional person start writing multiple copies in a different style, basically in a similar style handwriting, but it's obviously different. Similar though. Basically, this is like roughly written, so this was obviously not done by a professional copier. This is an original copy. So. You notice that he reads. Anyone want to do a riddle? I'm always up for a riddle. But anyways, he starts reading the first couple pages, and the first thing he'll notice, the first thing he's gonna point out is, this is a book written by the person who's doing these acts.
My God.
And they are in detail of what he's done. He's writing a book of how to murder. We're dealing with something worse than a murderer. We're dealing with a writer.
I've always hated English majors.
But he does point out, he opens up the book and he points out some of the victims and stuff, but then he goes to the very last page. And he reads it out loud. Where is that exactly right? Okay, here we go. I didn't write a date on here, so we're just gonna say summer 17th. Had kidnapped two new girls today. The only thing is, I might have made a small miscalculation. The second girl seems to be a little bit more on the wealthy side rather than my normal client, unlike my normal victims or patients. Yeah, put in quotations. She might be missed. Maybe I'll try not to kill her this time. I'll kill her unlike the others. I'll just tie her up. Keep her blindfolded. She'll never know. Then it goes on talks about what he did to the other girls, and talks about the various poisons he uses. And then, but according to this, he looked over to the right and saw the girls, the rich girl running away, and details about how he chased her, and how they got to a section of the forest where he threw a knife. Supposedly, and then secondly tackles her and stabs her.
Nice.
But there seems to be some remorse in the writing. as if he didn't want to kill her. He then goes, he then moves to, so he's like, okay, if I move the body, then if I leave the body here, the birds and all of them will get him, but there's always a chance that someone might find her. But if I move her closer, they'll definitely find her, and they'll be distracted while I put my master plan into action. And the last couple words of the journal state that basically all it says is, to the person who finds this book, good luck.
Not good.
The captain kind of looks at it and he's just like, master plan? What do you think he means by that? So two friends go to a cafe and both order the same drink. Both are poisoned. One girl drinks 6 cups because she's really thirsty, but her friend drinks 1. Her friend dies. How did she die? I have no idea. Not a clue, Avalon.
What was the riddle?
So two friends go to a cafe and both order the same drink. Both are poisoned. One girl drinks 6 cups because she's really thirsty, but her friend drinks 1. Her friend dies. How did she die? Say,
One of the cups that the first chick drank had the antidote.
you think so?
I don't know. It's just an idea.
Is that the
Possible.
Is that the answer, Avalon? Tell us in the chat, please. But anyways, so now all you know is that there's a killer on the loose who knows you guys are after him, or her, for all you know.
Well, they might not know us specifically are after them.
They'll think that the guards are after him.
Yes. Damn guards can't never rely on them for shit.
Avalon said, "Nope, give up."
Yep.
Yeah, because I don't know if they both drank poison.
One's immune.
The girl who drank 1 cup died. I know. You said her friend died, so I assumed it was the girl who drank 1 cup.
Mm-hmm.
So he takes a look at the tools and everything, and obviously you can see dried blood on it and everything. So these tools have been used. He's reusing the same tools, which is completely unsanitary.
I think when you're murdering someone, you're not
It doesn't matter.
quite concerned
I
about
was gonna
giving
say,
them
it
like
doesn't matter.
tetanus.
At that point, it doesn't matter.
I'm gonna give you diseases.
You're
Well,
gonna
you're
suffer
gonna die
if you die.
anyway, so...
You now have AIDS.
You need to puff up that chest, shake those tail feathers, eyes narrow like some kind of crazy love falcon. The poison was in the ice cubes. The girl who drank 6 cups drank it so fast the ice cubes didn't melt. But they would melt in her stomach.
If
Oh.
she drank
Oh, she drank the beverage before the ice melted. Whereas the other girl casually drank from her drink.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one, Avalon. That's a good one. Actually, I think that was actually that was used in an episode of American Dad. Actually, not the riddle itself, but there were Tex and Mex. They solved the crime by figuring out that the poison was in the ice cubes. But anyways, yeah, conspicuous knowledge. So anyways, you went ahead. You have no clues, no hints of where this person is or what they're doing. What is your plan?
go to the family.
To the family. The captain agrees with you. He turns to everybody. All right, we have evidence. We have evidence of a killer. Let's take the body back to the barracks so that we can make sure we can further investigate her wounds to make sure that they're the same. And so that is what all the guards do. Forensic science is my favorite topic. Forensic science is the real knowledge. I mean, it is. And you want to talk about forensic science? She is super into forensic science. So me and her watched Forensic Files a lot. Which is a good show, by the way. Good show, really good show. But moving on. You guys all pick up the girl. The guards pick up the girl and to start bringing her to town. You guys and the captain are just gonna go directly to the family's house.
I'm pretty much here just to watch. Can't
Yeah,
really
let's go.
Can't
All right.
really speak.
Avalon says, Abby is my new favorite. That's how it is. It's never anyone's favorite.
Your favorite.
Thank you. At least someone cares. No, I'm just kidding, guys. Well, anyways, I'm just imagining. I finally know someone who loves forensic science like me. I like forensic science, but she knows a lot more about it. So you guys go you guys go into town.
Yeah, thanks, my friend, for raising me on crime investigation shows.
And you guys the guards will lead the way and give you a quick pass through town to get to the house of the
Awesome.
Song Meadows. Sing Meadows. Yes. Sorry, I don't want to open up my book and try to find that again.
Yep, Sonia Sing Meadows.
Yes, Sonia Sing Meadows. So the Singing Meadows family. I say, guard knocks on the door. Mr. and Mrs. Sing Meadow, please, could you open the door? Notice that this house from the outside actually looks super fancy. Like, you could tell the people who live here are a bit ritzy. But you keep knocking on the door and no one's answering. Could you open up, please?
Dwarf. Opens door.
The door opens up with ease. The door is unlocked. But the moment you open the door, you can smell death. You can smell death. Decomposition.
Bad squirrel.
Oh no.
I know.
I know that smell.
You smell decomposition.
Sorry.
So, what do you guys want to do?
Look at dead things and loot their house.
Going inside.
The captain follows behind you, but he pulls out his sword and he's like, "Let me take the lead."
Well, then why are you falling behind?
Well, he stepped in front of you and put out his arm.
I was gonna say, this is not how you lead properly. For
Wow.
starters, you need to be in front.
Wow, didn't know you were still on it. And hi again. Hi, Evil. Welcome back, Evil Rick.
Avalon is like, I'm waiting for Casey to fall asleep on his chair.
No, that could take a while. I can stay up for a couple more hours, but we're obviously not going to stream for a few more hours. But anyways, you guys, the captain leads the way, but you guys follow quickly behind him. And it doesn't take you too long to get to the kind of the living room area of the house. And you notice that there are two bodies laying on the ground, soaked in blood.
Very nice.
I can't stream for 3 months period. Why can't you stream? What happened, Avalon? Well, I say, based on what you can see, it's stab wounds. But unlike Sonia, whose were calculated and like very, precision.
These ones were sloppy.
If y'all having a who can stay awake the longest, I can beat you all. I mean, if me and Fable T were more rested and everything, and then we tried it, probably we could be up for a while. Putting a lot of faith in us.
I got copyright struck for something.
Days.
Really, Avalon? We'll have to have a discussion about this after the stream. I'd very much like to know exactly what happened.
I don't know what it was though.
Are we taking a break already?
No,
we haven't taken a break at all.
that's because I've been reading chat at the same time as talking. This is because we started so late and everything. Well, yeah, unlike Sonia or the other girls that the wounds were precise and everything, the bodies of these two victims are like intense, as if the person came here on a mission. But what's even worse is that these bodies don't even look like they've been sitting here for very long. These look fresh.
Is there an upstairs or in a basement?
There is an upstairs, yes, and there is a small basement.
I'm going downstairs.
the murder basement.
Yes.
I'm assuming it's because of the title of the stream. Again, Avalon, we might have to talk. I could freaking stay awake until 1 p.m. Anyways, so you go down to the basement and you'll notice that there seems to be some claw marks and everything.
Claw marks.
Yes. Like some pretty vicious claw marks, as if a wild animal might have been down here.
Well, I have to go to bed badly. I have one.
I would talk about it. I understand, Avalon. You go ahead and get some rest, buddy.
14.
14?
Nature check to see what the claw marks are from.
These are pretty large claw marks. These are pretty large claw marks, but you do recognize them partially because of magic.
Because of magic?
Because your experience around magic, you kind of have an understanding of what's the term for it? Transfiguration a little bit. Because
I forgot that I came from Mystic Mountain.
You came from Mystic Mountain. You're used to magic.
Yeah.
Magic.
Is it what is it? Or it is what it is. I need to learn from my mistakes and be careful with what I do in my streams. Exactly, because I've played games and done stuff with copyrightable material, but I've never gotten a strike. I've gotten a notice that there was copyrighted material in it and told me that I was not going to make any money off of it, and if I would make any money off of it, it would instantly go to the company or representatives that created the music or created the imagery.
So much writing.
So it must have been something pretty specific, Avalon. But anyways, you recognize the claw marks as claw marks very similar to freaking almost bear-like.
What are these claw marks specifically?
Specifically bear-like.
That's specifically bear-like.
Indeed.
All right, well, okay. I guess my 17 doesn't tell me shit otherwise.
They're almost Pangoro-sized.
Holy monkeys!
So 4 feet tall.
I'm taller than this bear.
We could talk about it tomorrow in a few hours if possible. Well, we will see, Avalon. I don't work until noon tomorrow, so I'm pretty sure we can find some time. But for now, Avalon, thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us. Love your face. Hopefully we'll talk to you soon. But for now, make sure you stay frosty. Dying slowly inside. But yeah. These marks are bear-like, and pretty large too.
Whoa! Alright. We're continuing down the murder basement.
But yeah, the murder basement seems to have these claw marks, and there's blood in the claw marks.
Have I made it back to town yet?
Yeah, you made it back to town. Everybody would head back there. Well, you headed down quicker, and head directly to there. We'll get to you in just a moment. But yeah, the claw marks, the bear, quote unquote, claw marks have blood in them. And basically, all the furniture that was in the vicinity of this basement are basically knocked over and destroyed, essentially. And there was a window there in the basement, but now there isn't.
What happened to the window?
Well, based on what you can see, it's broken.
Is it big enough for something to get out of?
It's fairly decent sized. I'd probably say, maybe.
Can the creature fit through, do you think?
Well, you could see claw marks and all that stuff on the inside as if it was trying to force itself through.
I'm gonna do an investigation to see if it made its way out. 16.
Considering how smashed in the window is and how the frame is essentially obliterated, and the claw marks that are down closer to the floor basically means that the creature, or the person or the creature, was scratching the wall to get himself through the window. Based on what you can tell.
Serious deja vu right now. I'm gonna crawl through the window and see what I can see outside to further my investigation of
Roll me acrobatics.
5.
You jump up there, but lose your balance, and you fall back on your butt.
Screw doing what he's doing. I'm gonna walk outside and go around the house.
Well, you don't have to roll for that, then.
I know. I'm just gonna walk.
Trying again. Taking a 10.
That gives me 13. You can take a 10. That's when you just take a 10 and do whatever modifiers.
Yeah. 13.
Gives me 13.
Yeah, you're able to get through there.
Nah, fuck, you're walking.
So you go outside and you go through the window, and once you get outside, you'll notice that there are some pretty large claw marks in the dirt outside. Probably means he got out.
Cool.
Whoa! He escaped.
But from there, it looks like the traces of the creature just disappear.
It's a thing.
It's
I'm going back in through the window.
So you go back in through the window, and you're just back into the scene where the claw marks, the broken furniture, and blood-covered claw marks on the walls.
I'm going upstairs.
You go upstairs where the captain is still like arranging the bodies to get them ready to be taken back.
Mm-hmm.
But he does stop you and he says, "I did find one thing though." As he points to the wall points to a large wall for in the living room, and you'll notice that it's caked in blood and there are words spelled out on it.
Alright,
What
what do
words
the
are
words
these
say?
words?
No witnesses.
My God.
They were witness to something.
Witness.
I informed the captain of what I saw down at the basement.
Stuff.
These are not good signs.
Have you been upstairs yet?
I have not.
Let's go.
So you guys go upstairs.
Upstairs.
You'll notice that there are 3 rooms, and there are 4 rooms in this upstairs.
We're gonna search all of them.
Which one?
Yes.
Which one do you want to start with?
The closest one to the staircase.
You go to the closest one, I'll go to the farthest one. We'll meet in the middle.
Okay.
You open up the closest.
Split.
You open up the closest one, and once you look in there, you'll notice that this is a child's room. This is obviously like
Made
made
for short people.
the little kid's room.
Shut up.
But of course, once you open the door, you hear crying.
What? There's crying! I'm gonna investigate further.
As you get closer, you realize there's a baby inside of a little thing.
Oh, I don't need another pet. No, I'm gonna be like, eh.
Did you name your kobold yet?
I'll name him Baby.
Baby.
Baby, I found a snack for you. Babies. Because your name is Baby, because you eat babies.
No,
You pick up the child.
is it a male or female?
You never bothered to check.
And at that moment, you get arrested for molesting a child.
Investigate further here. 15.
Now my question is, are you looking at the baby or the kobold?
I'm watching Baby eat the baby.
Alright, well. Well, I can't really signal anyone, so I'll stomp on the floor and see if I can't get anyone's
You
attention.
could tell the kobold to do something. You did teach him sign
Oh,
language.
yeah, I was smart enough to do that. Just- Gonna tell the kobold to run down.
What the hell?
The kobold looks at you sideways, but then goes off into the back. It goes off to where your friend went.
And you never see it again.
you killed my kobold, I'll just find
Run that
another
away.
one. I'll find another one.
And in the meantime, you pick up the baby.
Yes.
Roll me a die 20
Oh, God.
with charisma.
Oh, God. It's a shapeshifting baby. I fall over with the baby and kill it.
What did you get?
Baby, I made you a snack. Mashed babies with blood gravy on the baby.
The baby continues to cry even though you're holding it. But the kobold goes to the back room, follows your friend to the back room. In the meantime, in the back room, you open up the door, and it appears to be some kind of storage room.
Storage for the baby.
I'm gonna investigate the storage.
Start looking through boxes, and it just looks like the common family stuff, just extra things that they didn't want lying around the house. Most of the stuff is just papers or stuff they regret buying or vases.
Ooh, fancy.
But then all of a sudden you hear a knock at the door.
Hello. Fuck is that?
You open up the door.
Yeah. No. No. I'm
No.
not gonna open the door.
Help.
Baby.
Papa.
I'm gonna pull out my sword and shield.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna like
Nudge the door.
crack the door open just to like see what the hell that noise is.
You notice it's you notice that it's your friend's kobold.
Oh.
Papa.
I don't speak your language. What do you want?
Help. As he kind of moves his hand and starts walking back to where your friend, where Billy Bob Joe Bob Jr. is.
One of these days I'll have a voice again.
I'm not gonna follow. I'm just gonna keep on investigating the room.
Help. Us.
Shoot.
Papa.
What about a baby?
You hear, with the door open, you can hear the crying coming from the room.
There's a baby somewhere.
God damn.
Don't shake, shake, shake the baby.
Wait, no.
I'm gonna walk out of the room and just kind of push past the kobold, knocking him over roughly. And I'm gonna go look for the baby.
You go to the room that your friend was in, and you notice he's trying to hold the baby and calm the baby down, but the baby's not calming down.
Why in the hell won't you come find me? Why'd you send this thing after me?
You know I understand you better than this damn thing.
I'm gonna shove the baby in his face.
I take it.
Okay,
Comfort it.
roll me a die 20. Plus your charisma.
Killed this shit. I got 20.
You got a 20? The baby starts calming down. In fact, eventually it just kind of starts kind of trying to, like, barely lifting up. And baby's barely lifting up their hand and, like, kind of poking you a
Is
little
there a
bit.
tarp or something in here? Like, for like curtains or a blanket?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make like a satchel for the baby. To go to like sling it across my chest so I can still use my arms.
That would be a. That would be.
Some sort of check.
Yeah, that'd be some sort of check. That would be probably.
Some sort of check later.
Let me check. Check.
Survival?
Yeah, survival. I'd say that because it's tool building. What'd you get?
That one.
You make me a thing.
I will make you a thing.
You're
Probably
like, me know how
Like,
to.
shit. I should know how to do this. I had 2 of these things.
My survival's not much better.
I got a -1.
I got a 17 on survival.
Make me thing to carry the babies.
You were able to successfully make it.
Chink.
Cool.
Here you go.
Make it sturdy enough so I can still use my sword and shield if I have to.
You, based on your best judgment, you do that. No guarantees, but based on your best judgment.
I'm gonna feel it around.
It was pretty good. And
Take
then
some swings.
you kind of just put the baby in.
Take a couple of ducks and dodges and dives.
Dip, dab,
Practicing.
dab, dab,
I don't recommend that.
I'm doing it.
dab. Baby's like.
I'm not there.
Wait,
Baby's just like, wow!
so you
Doing
search.
my best to keep it calm.
So you've searched 2 rooms now.
Well, I tried to search mine, then some fucking lizard came and interrupted it. So I'm gonna go back and continue investigating that room.
And I'm gonna walk out and go to the next room.
And you never see Ateus again. You never see Cateus again.
A tail.
Next time you need something, come get me.
Don't send a lizard.
Don't send your stupid lizard. Keep your stupid.
You notice that the kobold climbs up the dwarf's shoulder.
Hmm?
You know,
I'll like take something out and give it to
That is atrocious.
Alright, off to the next room. He's going back to his room. The next
I'm
closest
going to my room. God.
Go to your corner and stay there.
I'm already there.
Good.
no.
Next door, just
You open it up and you'll notice that it's a older person's room. So probably you take a look around based
I
on
ain't carrying no grannies.
based on the way it looks. Probably like Sydney's. Probably like
Sonia's?
Sydney's. Sydney, Australia's room. Miss Sydney, Australia. No, it's Sonia's room.
All right. What is in this room other than a bed?
It looks like there was a big ruckus here, considering the fact that it looks like everything's on the floor.
Well,
But you do notice a couple of claw marks, but they're smaller than the ones in the basement. But you'll notice that there's one really large claw mark that is the size of the one in the basement, right next to the door.
I found more marks.
You try to tell your friend in the other room, but he can't hear you. Sign language. I heard that.
Sign language is through the wall. Oh yeah. Right.
You go back to the other room and you're still searching through boxes. Nothing really important. The only thing that seems to be significant in any way is on one of the boxes was a picture of the family.
Creepy.
And then but the thing is, it looks like part of it's been torn.
I'm taking it with me.
Just roll it up and put it in your pocket.
Yep.
You can't stop it.
What?
Said roll it up, put it in your pocket. You can't stop it.
Can't stop it. Put it in my pocket. Gonna save it for later. Compare it.
Anything else in this room other than the marks and everything on the floor?
Not really. It just looks like someone ransacked this room.
Next room.
The
I'm
last
going
room.
there too.
The last room. You two walk up to it and kick open the door.
Yes.
I mean, maybe not kick it.
Just-
Base cannon, kick it. Wee woo. Wee woo. Wee woo. SpongeBob, I see him. Where is he, Patrick?
Focus.
The intersection
Focus.
of conch
Hey.
and coral.
Stop it. Focus.
All right. In the room, there's what?
In this room, you see nothing. Do, 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 do.
Threw my bottle already.
No, when you open,
Preemptive bottle throwing.
you open up the door, but you see almost nothing in this room.
Almost nothing.
Almost
There's
nothing.
something here. What is it? What do I see?
This creature that seems to be hung. You seem to see a creature hunkered up near the wall.
Not going near it. Not yet.
Not yet.
Not
All
with a baby on my chest.
right. All right. There's a.
It seems to be rocking back and forth,
It's rocking back and forth.
based on what you can see.
I'm gonna do an Arcana check on this thing.
Wizard?
Maybe, I don't know.
You need a mother freaking wizard.
20.
I can't read. 22! Ah!
Well, actually, I got a 19. I got a -1.
Oh, wait, what are you looking at? Are you doing Arcana? Me too!
You guys can see its shape really well, but neither one of you know what it is.
Nature!
You go ahead and do that. I got a nature of -1. Yeah, 15.
12!
With my -1.
It has the same features of a lot of creatures you guys have seen, but most of that stuff comes from like really deep monster lore. What
Investigation to compare claw sizes.
Oh boy.
12!
based on the massive size of this creature's claws, yeah, definitely the same creature.
I'm gonna slowly and carefully close the door. I'm gonna go like this to you and tell you to back up. And I'm gonna no. I'm gonna slowly and carefully close the door again.
Okay.
And we're going back downstairs.
I'm just imagining it that from the side of the stream. It's just a bunch of Muppets. Just, oh, secret's out! Ah! It's Jack Black, yay! Oh god, I can't wait to rewatch
So anyways,
this.
yeah. Going back downstairs.
Ah!
Oh, I need some help.
So you go down to the captain, who basically has a kind of a kitchen. It kind of has the kitchen cloth over the bodies, and is investigating the room for further.
Are there any other guards with us?
Oh, Captain, my Captain!
There are two guards outside guarding the door, guarding the house to make sure nobody comes in or out.
I am going to go up to one of the guards. I'm going to be like, all right, you, guard man. That's your name now until I learn it.
My name is Steve.
You, Steve, the guard man.
And my buddy, Kanavi.
I'll get to that later. Steve, take this baby over to the clerics.
Why do you have a baby?
I found the baby. I would say he found the baby, but when I found him, he thrust the baby in my face, so I found the baby. Take this baby to the clerics so they can take care of it, because we got some things to deal with right now. I don't need this.
Understood, as he grabs the
Maybe
baby.
you should ask to find your wizard friend.
Huh?
Maybe you should also ask to find your wizard friend. Maybe she can take care of
He
it.
grabs the child with a mastered arm as he carefully cradles the child. Don't mind me. I got 3 kids at home. I'm used to this.
Yeah. Okay, now go. Hurry.
Off I go.
And then he leaves.
Ding,
I
ding,
turn
ding,
around.
ding, ding.
Oh wait. Oh shit, he left. Other guard. What was your name again?
The name's Kanavi.
Kanavi.
Oh my god.
Kanavi Freeman.
Kanavi Freeman. All right, Kirby.
We're looking for this woman! Go grab
All right,
her!
Kirby. Remember my wizard friend?
Yeah, I met her. She's cute.
You should go find her and bring her back here.
Oh,
Post haste.
indeed. I'll be back in less than a fortnight.
You better be
Preferably yes. I want you here in the next 10 minutes. Go.
I'm off as he runs off.
I'm off to see the wizard,
Captain.
the wonderful
Yes?
Wizard of Oz.
Your man Kirby.
You mean Kanavi?
That one.
Kanavi Freeman?
Kind of slow, isn't he?
Just a little.
Yeah.
Bit of a troublemaker.
Huh?
He's a bit of a troublemaker.
Wonderful.
We've got our own trouble upstairs.
Whoa, what'd you find?
A baby.
Yeah, it's diaper needs to be changed. That smells. The biggest reason why I passed it off is because it needs diaper change, and I've done my share. It's okay though, he's got 3 kids, he enjoys it.
Oh, Steve.
Yeah, Steve. Fuck
Steve.
that Kirby guy.
Man, so much hate on Kanavi.
His name is now Kirby.
I don't care what his name is.
Next time we meet this Kinavi guy,
He's
his
such a-
name
he's
will
such a
be
knave.
Kirby.
Kimberly.
Kimberly, yeah, freaking
Kimberly.
Full Metal Alchemist.
His name is Kimberly. Anyways, come with us and be quiet.
Why are we being quiet?
Because it might hear us.
There's a
Yeah.
thing.
Yes.
Okay, you get.
There's a thing upstairs.
Ding, ding, ding.
Alright, let's go. The thing is in my ankle.
So you guys make your way upstairs, and you go back to that same, the only room that door is closed.
Yes.
And you open up the door again.
Yes.
I'm
Kick it.
gonna have my shield and sword at the ready.
Break down the door.
And you notice the
And I'm
creature.
gonna... No. No! Bad idea! Be like, alright, Captain, take a look for yourself as I stay back.
As he looks in. What the heck is that?
I don't know.
It's a thing.
It's a thing made of things.
Frick.
Somebody went all medieval doctor.
He pulls out his sword and he just kind of. He pulls out his sword and just kind of. Only he doesn't even. He barely takes a step. He's literally a baby step just to kind of try to see the creature a little bit better.
And he's dead.
Shitty.
We love you, Captain.
All of a sudden, you see that shadow freaking go forward. You see all four. You see the claws come out through the other side of the captain.
Nope. Closing door. Closing door. Closing door.
I rolled for surprise attack, and
That's what he was waiting for. One of us to just take a step forward.
he got a nat 20.
Nope.
The
Pretty sure I said peak.
The captain did not stand a chance. All of a sudden, you see the door shut. You see the captain get pulled in, and the door shut.
Wait.
You then hear some pretty violent screams.
Well, the captain shall be missed.
It was nice knowing the captain. The captain seemed like a nice guy.
Never learned his name, but I liked him.
I loved that man.
That was Captain Ramshield, by the way.
We
I
shall.
don't know that.
We shall honor him.
He will always remain in our hearts.
song. And we shall not tell his family, for we do not know who his last name.
I don't know that man, but I know he was captain.
He was only brutally murdered.
And on that note, we're going outside.
All of a sudden, you see the window from that room crash. Crash.
How can we still see it? The door was slammed shut in our faces.
Not even see, but more like hear.
Okay,
that sounds better.
And you hear a very violent roar.
Nah.
I don't like it.
Like, this wasn't like a normal roar. This was a very
Roar.
deep, very guttural, and terrifying roar. You hear something. You hear like something like plop to the ground.
Oh, there's the captain. Or what's left of him.
And you see a lot of blood.
We hear a lot of blood.
There's a lot of blood.
Where? We're still inside.
I know.
And we heard a thud, and it's outside.
Going
What's
outside.
going?
Going outside to investigate.
Yeah, sure, we'll go
I'm gonna
out.
stand here for like a minute.
We're gonna wait till the.
I was gonna say, what if the
dark.
captain? What if the captain's alive?
Yeah, I was gonna say, you can go outside if you want. It's outside. I don't want to go out there. I'm gonna wait for a minute to make sure I'm pretty sure it's gone. And then I'm gonna peek inside.
I mean,
Peek inside, not enter. Look with my face into the area of which the man got the murdered with.
you know, I mean, like going outside and investigating.
You can go outside. I'm not going outside. I'm a lot smarter than that.
I'm
Sorry, townsfolk. I'm smart, not stupid.
I'm honestly falling.
You notice your kobold just kind of
Sniffing.
claws at the door a little bit.
Super glad I got rid of that baby.
Yeah.
I'm gonna push the door open. Just slowly. Just.
You notice that there's a lot of blood in the room, but there's nothing in here now.
There's nothing in there, but there's. We found the captain, at least some of them.
There's just blood in this room.
Exactly.
Check the ceilings. Nobody ever looks up. That's how they get you.
We're looking up.
You search the room, and there's no creature in here.
I'm gonna.
Your kobold seems to be completely at ease now.
Now that the door's open.
Just in general.
Claustrophobic.
I
feel that.
You probably have to assume that the kobold was tensed up because of the creature, but
Gotcha.
now that the creature doesn't seem to be in the area, the kobold's relaxed.
I'm going to the window that it burst out of. Carefully.
Okay.
Shield at the ready. I'm gonna peek out the window.
Peek out the window.
Peek out the window.
You'll notice on the ground outside there is the captain,
Pleasant.
who seems to have one hand over the wounds on his abdomen.
He's bleeding out quite profusely, isn't he?
He's bleeding a lot, but he seems to be holding it together a little bit. He seems to have mended two of the holes in his torso,
Oh, good.
but he might need a little help.
I'm running downstairs.
But to finish your observation, based on everything else, you do not know where this creature went. But you do see some claw marks on the house, on the house right across.
How high is this building? The window?
You guys are on the second floor, so
I'm gonna jump out the window. Most dramatically.
roll me acrobatics.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna go downstairs.
14.
Out the window.
Yeah, landed just fine.
I mean,
Captain.
Ouch.
I'm surprised he mustered that much.
I like to cauterize his wound to stop the bleeding.
Roll
Oh,
me medical.
Hit his wounds.
Well,
I mean, I
I
could
can
just use
only imagine.
firebolts.
You could, but you could kill him.
I can tone it down a little bit. I'm just kidding. I'm not doing that.
I was gonna say, ah!
5 for medicine.
The bandage goes here, right? He's gonna assist you.
Oh,
Help me help you.
Between the two of you, you guys were able to patch the other. You patch up the other 2 wounds.
I'm a fighter, not a lover.
But you do notice that there is also what appears to be a bite gash mark around on his shoulder.
That we can't stop.
That it's bleeding, but it's not bleeding too badly.
Okay.
It must have been a very shallow bite.
I mean,
But you
Brian
do-
hands it.
But you do notice one. But if you look next to the captain, you do notice that his sword has some black gunk on it.
I'm not touching the black gunk.
Picking up the sword.
The creature tried to get me, and for a freaking giant bite, stabbed it while it was pulling me in.
Good plan.
Good job.
What was that?
Hello, I am the one-man studio. Kobo, welcome to the chat, my frosty friend. How you doing, bud?
Done. It's okay.
Lucky I had my sword drawn. That could have been so much worse.
So
Yeah.
I said peek. You know.
I know, but I couldn't see the creature very well. I couldn't tell what it is.
Yeah, we couldn't either, but we noticed it was made of lots of different creatures. Yeah.
Massive claws. Oh.
This is why I grabbed the captain first.
Dark. I could hear that from over here. Dark.
Well, you know, I said before I'm smart. Okay? And I'm actually gonna go in there, and that's why.
It's a fair statement.
You know, and he's a captain, so I figured he might be fare a little better, but I was wrong. He's alive though.
Well, I mean, he probably had no experience with this creature whatsoever, or what even to expect.
Exactly. That's why I got the guy.
And
instead of
the
me
guy
going in
and the
there.
guy has like 10 years of like fighting experience, but that doesn't necessarily mean he knows every creature by heart.
I mean, me too.
But yeah, you get what I mean.
Yeah. That's why I used somebody else. Sorry, Captain. He doesn't know any of this.
Yeah, he doesn't know. He's just he's just like
I feel so weak.
He gets up and he puts his tattoo over the bite mark, and that starts to heal up a little bit.
He puts his tattoo on the back.
Yeah, like where the tattoo is on his palm.
Okay. Yeah, I was in my mind. I pictured him like peeling a tattoo off of like his neck or something and putting it on his shoulder. I was like, what the hell?
It doesn't belong there. It should be down further.
Takes out dagger, slices off some of his skin, puts it on somewhere else.
That's dark.
Like a freaking puzzle piece.
Just studio.
Yeah.
It hurts so good.
Hurts
Bleeding out
so
feels better
good.
now that he just gave himself. Kind of
But he
productive.
he helps him. He gets himself back up to his feet, but he's barely able to walk. I've used up too much of my energy today.
I'll help you, buddy.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
We need to get to the clerics and tell them what's going on.
My turn.
Yeah.
Yes. Going now back to you all. All this is going on simultaneously. You are currently at the barracks because you wanted to see the body of Mrs. Singmeadow.
Sonia.
Yes.
Sydney.
Sydney, Australia.
Sonia.
Yeah, Sonia Singmeadow.
Okay.
You wanted to investigate to see if there was a tattoo mark.
I did.
You could just talk to the doctor too.
I could, but I want to see the body for myself.
So you see
They
it.
don't know shit.
1921.
You go over to this. You go over to this girl. You tip her. You tip her head to the side, and you'll notice that on the back of her neck is the same butterfly tattoo that's on the others.
Excuse me, doctor.
Just pull up, but
No, he
Heads
magically made it so I like broke her neck.
Just, hey buddy, snap your neck. Dark, guys, dark. So anyways,
No, I just
3
like,
a.m., what do you
gently
expect?
tilt her head.
hey Doc, can you look at this? Look at that. It just comes right off. That's pretty neat,
I
huh?
don't think my neck is supposed to do this.
This person's saying I'm silly, buddy. This is silly.
So anyways,
I'm drunk.
yes, you are.
Oh, what?
So anyways,
Wife.
but yes, there is the same butterfly tattoo on the back of her neck as all the other victims.
It's pretty stretched now. It's like a 7
Dang, dude.
What? I know it's morbid.
We're morbid and we love it.
So, what else would you like to do?
Talk to the person that did her autopsy.
Okay. Well, basically, you meet up with a cleric in what seems to be red and white robes. How can I help you?
Did you finish?
If you're asking if we had finished do the examination on her body and check to see if there was anything in her system, yes, we have. For the most part, anyways. Since she's been here the longest, we've been able to do more research on her than her friends.
What else have you discovered?
She seemed to have been poisoned by seems to have some kind of touch of paralysis poison in her system. We could tell that based on the way her muscles were contracted. They were not natural. Aside from that, she's been tied up for several hours. She was tied up for several hours. Constrained and barely able to move. And she also seems to have some scratches on her legs, so I assume she probably tried to run away. And then 2 stab marks, which is where the killer must have stabbed her.
Okay.
Doctor in the house.
Anything else that was suspicious?
Aside from the tattoos, we did find one other thing that's kind of suspicious.
What was that?
And that was, as he points at the where the stab wounds are. He points that there is some slight scratches around that area, as well. It's kind of strange, honestly. It's almost as if somebody, like a cat or something, scratched her. We're kind of checking it off as a wild animal must have found her and just scratched her. Maybe trying to get at some flesh.
What about the other 2?
Well, based on the other one of them just got in. The other one that we've been treating and hopefully getting her to wake up fairly quickly, she has a couple of claw marks on her body as well. Very not very big though, but bigger than the scars on this girl.
Okay. What about the other one?
If you're asking about the third victim just got here and we're currently taking care of her.
Could you use some help?
If you would care to help me, you certainly can. And so basically we're going to cut through an autopsy scene. Because the fact that to go over specifics and everything would take a ridiculous amount of time. And aside from that, because it's just about 3 in the morning, I think right here is a good place to cut it. Wouldn't you guys agree?
Yep.
Considering now you guys are chasing after a creature and you're studying an autopsy.
before I'm.
Exactly. So, guys, we are going to end this stream here. I mean, it wasn't as long as I wanted it to be, but you know what? We still streamed for about 2.5 hours. It's got a good solid amount of work cut out for us.
Mm-hmm.
A nice investigation side mission before you guys go off with Regis.
Mm-hmm.
For those of you guys who stuck around for the entire stream, I really appreciate that you did. Again, guys, I'm really sorry that the stream started late, but my work schedule really screwed me over, and it's just, yeah. Otherwise, I would have had the stream ready to go, and we would have started around 10:30 or 10:30, 11, so we could have at least gotten up to 4 hours. I'd assume the people still in the chat are Stray Cat, Shadow, and maybe Kobo still in the chat. I'm not sure. But either way, guys, I just really want to thank you all so much for coming to hang out with us, and just honestly absolutely love doing these streams, and to love hanging out with my friends. Alright, guys. Yeah, even though most of the time we're trying to do just the D&D live stream, like, the fact that we just kind of talk and goof off, honestly, I like it a lot, even if it is a bit goofy. But for now, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you guys did like this, make sure you press down on that like button, like there's no tomorrow. And hopefully, guys, we will get to see every single one of you in the next video. So make sure you take care, and you stay frosty. I am now part of hip-hop, apparently.
I'm tired of being frosty. It needs to be warm.
Nope. We're staying frosty.
No.
Yes, we are. Stay frosty, guys.
No.